Yes, yes, yes. Don't forget, Doggie Diamonds No Filter is an actual podcast. You can hear it on Apple Podcasts, also Spotify or any DSP, digital streaming platform that serves podcasts. It's Google Podcasts, all of them. Man, all of them, man. Just look it up. But I know a lot of y'all mess with Apple Podcasts or Spotify. It's on both of those. So make sure you go there, click the audio, leave me a 5-star rating, and leave me a nice comment. Also, for $100, I promote whatever you need on my social medias and my website. That's my Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and my website, which you will be featured on www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. My Twitter, Facebook, Insta Stories, YouTube community, and www.doggiediamondstv.com. Hit me up on Instagram at Doggie Diamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries only. Let's get to it. Man, took a few days off. Sometimes you gotta regroup. Yesterday I pretty much rested. Watched well, I didn't even see the fight. I ain't see much of nothing yesterday. Oh, I was watching Netflix yesterday. I don't even watch Netflix. I pay every month for Netflix and don't watch it. So I was going through some movies, watched this whack movie to the end. I ain't even saying the name of that movie. The movie was whack. But I watched it to the end. And then I watched a movie called Contagion. Very, very wild movie with Lawrence Fishburne and who else was in there? A few people, but it was kind of bugged out to watch that movie and see what happened with all that C-19 stuff. It was very, very similar. Talking about social distancing, talking about hand sanitizer, all types of stuff. So it kind of tripped me out that movie was made that long ago and everything in that movie ended up happening. Crazy. So watch Contagious or Contagion, one of the two, I don't know. Without any further ado, I present myself. Hopefully. I present myself, Doggie Diamonds. Pardon me, I don't have a haircut today. My face is a little furry, but it is what it is. I went to go get a haircut, and the barber was just in. Yo, why haircuts cost so much? Nah, for real. For real, why haircuts cost so much? $40? $40? I see why everybody growing them little rusty braids now. $40? Come on, man. $40? What are we doing? And then y'all barbers talk too much. Just talk too much. Yo, I wasn't going to blow this barber up, but I went to this barber shop. It's word to everything I love. This dude rapped mad times for me. He was like, yo, ain't you? So I'm like, yeah. So I'm sitting there chilling. He start rapping. Now look, he start rapping, and he's rapping the same rap to mad different beats. He rhymed to Living Proof. He rhymed to One More Chance beat. He rhymed to I'm like, yo, fam, cut my hair. I'm talking about all emotions and everything. And he was rhyming the whole One More Chance cadence. But in the middle of cutting my hair, so he like, yo, I'm the rapper. And I'm like, yo, fam, cut my hair. Oh, but yo, look, this one, I'm like, yo, listen, man, never again. Never again. Never again. Like, if this was the old me, that's word to everything I love, I would have stood up and took off on him. I promise you. I got some barber stories, but that's a whole nother show one day. My cousin laughed at me because I don't play that stuff. Because you remember back in the days when you get a fade, what they would do is they would cut your line but didn't fade it. So you was at their mercy. If they cut that line and didn't fade it, you was at their mercy. You just sitting there like, yo, when they gonna fade my hair? You ain't trying to leave. Listen, you ain't trying to leave like homie and do the right thing with that line around your head. Remember one time Mike Tyson was zeked? You ain't trying to leave like that. So you sitting there like, yo, when he gonna fade my... But he would cut it all around. You get a bald fade, go all around, wow. And then he go outside, go smoke a cigarette, talking. You like, yo, fam. But I got a story about that. My cousin, shout out to my cousin Will. one time, dude tried to do that to me, and I was in the shop, and he walking back and forth. So I'm looking. Somebody came in, started to sell something. So I'm sitting there chilling. After a while, I was like, yo, homie, hold on. Nah, you trying to play me now, man. Finish cutting me, yo. That's a whole nother story. Shout out to my cousin Will. But yeah, I just had I need my haircut, but $40 a week is kind of crazy. Because I'm one of the people who hair grow crazy. I need a haircut every week. I mean, I have to figure out how to do this myself. But you ain't gonna see me on day with my face bald headed on some Jay-Z shit because I zeke myself. So I rather, anyway. Look, hold on. I'm not alone, man. What we doing, man? Introduce yourself to the people.
Salute. Kareem Blizz Johnson, BK representative, East New York finest, Pimp Workman, Night Your Houses. Stand up. The divine mind knows, the divine mind shows. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. I love my comrade. Let's get it.
What's going on in Atlanta? Is it so? All right. Before you answer that, is it a universal thing with our people, or is just this moment is they wilding right now? Because we got Young Thug, YSL, Trouble, Duct Tape. Shout out to Duct Tape. Shout out to Alley Boy. That's my dude. Metro Boomin, Gunna. It's like all of this happened within like the last month span. Is it something sinister behind this? Or they just trying to?
It's been going on for our people for a very long time. I've been saying it over and over again. Purposeless living is going to cause casualties on a regular basis. So it's not just what we're seeing in Atlanta. This is global. I keep saying it is global. Our people don't have a specific direction. They're not following any type of doctrine, no ideology, no morality, no code. It's now just showing you that no one is exempt from it. See, when it's going on in the projects on a regular basis, when it's going on in the lower income or middle class, working class people in areas and it don't make the news, it's hidden. So there's no empathy, there's no outpouring of sympathy. People have to deal with it on their own. Now it's showing you that the entertainers, the athletes, people who are most visible are not exempt from the tragedies. Mm-hmm. You're just not exempt from it. And as long as we don't have a specific direction that we're moving in, this unfortunate is going to keep going on. So Atlanta right now is just dealing with a lot. There's an overabundance of intoxication. Not only intoxicants from alcohol and drugs, but there's a lifestyle that is not conducive to progressive living. It's just not.
So getting to the bag don't mean nothing, because these individuals that's in this trouble got to the bag.
He got to the bag.
Listen. So what we've been saying, that getting to the bag and getting money ain't gonna stop the Grim Reaper. It ain't gonna stop none of the atrocities that affect everybody. So you can get to it, but when you get to it, what you do when you get it is how you're gonna be able to live your life. Because I think people have the mentality of getting to the bag, but then you wanna get to the bag and still partake in some of the things that you was doing when you was broke. Just to uphold an image for people who don't love you and don't care about you.
Yeah, well, we will never acquire the bag that those who really write the checks get. You're not going to get that. And as long as that's your goal, as long as that, because you can do it. It's been proven that anybody can do it. Young, old, right? The gender don't matter, male, female. The specific talent doesn't matter, right? We've had 14-year-olds get to the bag. We've had 50-year-olds get to the bag. We have women get to the bag. We've had men get to the bag. We've had it in every different arena. You can do it because the way the system is designed, if you play the role in it, I'm telling you, you don't even have to be able to speak. If you fit the format, as we always say, somebody will push you through.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it. We've seen hoes get to the bag. This chick is selling spicy ketchup. She gets to the bag.
Mm-hmm.
And she supposedly is a college grad. But you in the form of a hoe, right? You present yourself as a hoe to fit into a certain space. And in that same space, you have a young girl who we watched on TV, right? As a youngin' in the hip hop game, now morph into another. You can get it. Anybody can get it. Executives, all that. Sports agents, hip hop dudes is turning into entrepreneur, all type of shit. You can get to it. The system is designed for anybody to get it, and anybody is getting it. But now what?
No. Well, put it in its proper context. The system is designed for anybody to get it and can get it if you abide by the confines of the system. Don't. Because everybody can't get it. Like I said, I'm good. I get what I get, and I get what I get, but I'm not of the system. And many people is not of the system. They don't go by the rules, and they don't abide by certain, codes of conduct. So they allow certain people to get to it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like where they'll keep you. Well, what they'll do, because this is what the people don't know, and I want people to understand that a certain individual that I know, I'm not gonna blow up unless he want to talk about it publicly, but Twitter hit her up one time and was like, "We like your tweets, and would you mind do you want to be an influencer?" And she was like, "Well, what is an influencer?" But it's like, well, what we're gonna do, we're gonna boost your tweets, we're gonna blue check you and boost your tweets, and we're gonna make you a socialite. And they was like, she was like, "Well, y'all could just do that?" She was like, "Yeah, well, we do that for everybody. Like, you didn't know who this person was. You didn't know who this person was. This is what we did for them." So I'm saying all that to say that many people can get it if you're chosen, because let's not get it twisted. If you do certain things, you don't automatically get it. Because I think certain people be like, "Yo, I don't care. I'm gonna sell my ass." Some women think they gonna do this devilishment and gonna get it. No, what's gonna happen is you just gonna get slutted out, and you gonna go back to the projects. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
or you might get a bag out the deal, or you might get this out the deal, but you're not going nowhere. You have to be selected, and you also have to be walked through. And a lot of times what people don't know is that a lot of times when they walk you through, it's something in it for them. So that's where the gatekeeper shit come in at. So a person say, "You know what? How could I get some bread? I know who I'm a slut out. I'm going to take this person and I'm going to walk them through, but I'm going to get PC off them." That's where the 360 deals come from. That's where all these contracts come from. That's where these letter of intents and stuff come from, because they are making people now. So some of us who did it from grassroots level and build it, on our own, we kind of can't be made, because I already chose my side of that. I'm not going to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? So unless you start moving a little wacky and being in certain, circles and taking pictures with certain people and chummy with people, they look at you and say, nah, he's not gonna fit the mold. Oh, also before I go, today's episode is sponsored by Heritage Hip Hop. Heritage Hip Hop is a YouTube. It is an Instagram. It is Twitter. It's a website, heritagehiphop.com. But make sure when you get a chance, go inside of your YouTube, search and type for Heritage Hip Hop. That's gonna come up. But this whole episode is sponsored by Heritage Hip Hop. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to make sure I say it. So you see it on the screen. It's not going nowhere. Heritage Hip Hop. So, but let's get into what's going on in Atlanta. So for the people who's not, abreast what's going on. Did that fit in that passage? Did I say that right? I don't know. I'm about to say, because I don't be wanting to say words and then it wasn't in its proper context. Because I heard a dude say the other day, he been doing this for 2 centuries. He meant to say 2 decades, but he said centuries.
Wow.
And I'm like, so you've been doing this shit for 200 years? It was whack 100. So I'm like, yo, y'all be listening. He's like, I've been at this for 2 centuries. I'm like, did this nigga say 2 centuries? This who y'all listen to? This who's all over your YouTube? And like, oh, he ain't mean to say deck. All right, anyway. So I'm going to get into it. I'm going to show them some of the news. We already know what's going on with YSL. A lot more is coming out. They're saying dudes is ratting, snitching, which we already knew was going to happen with that Rico stuff. But the trouble thing just happened, and the Metro Boomin thing is fresh and new. So we're going to get into the Metro Boomin situation right now, and I'm going to show y'all, share my screen with y'all. So Leslie Joanne Wayne, the mother of producer Metro Boomin, was found dead near Atlanta. Leslie Joanne Wayne, the mother of record producer Metro Boomin, was found dead outside the Atlanta area on Friday night, TMZ reports. According to sources speaking to TMZ, Leslie's husband, who is not Metro's biological father, is suspected of killing his spouse, then taking his own life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, I mean, they can read it for themselves and they could get into it. Happy birthday to his mother. His biggest inspiration now was his tweets, touchy situation. Anybody losing their mother is definitely, I feel for anybody who lost their mother, especially to violence, and this is senseless violence, and there will be no justice in the situation, because when a person takes your life and then takes their life, there really is no justice, really kind of no closure. The grieving family, who was asking for privacy, according to their reps, is now waiting for an autopsy to confirm the official cause of death. So, yeah, that's what happened. When Metro Boomin, very big time producer, who's Future alone. We ain't even gotta say nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Future alone, all the records he did from Future.
He did Drake too. He did some for The Weeknd. He did
he did his thing.
Migos.
He did his thing.
He does his thing. And definitely got to the bag, and definitely was in a different space, and his mother was very instrumental in that. Mm-hmm. So our condolences go out to the entire family. For me, this, smells of the, basic domestic violence case. So even though, it seems that he was in a space where he, as a producer and as somebody in the industry, was meeting his goals and became very successful, that energy, we don't know what moms was going through on that end. Mm-hmm. But, when somebody does that to their spouse, that's DV all day.
Yeah. Because
all day.
That's the final boss in DV.
That's the upper echelon piece.
That's it right there.
Our people specifically are in a space where there's so many people, so many women are in an abusive relationship. Mm-hmm. Some of them in more than one abusive relationship. They may be, in one with their main, and maybe have a side dude. that's abusive. You know, it's going on and it's been rampant. You know, the pandemic, you know, multiplied the inside of what's going on with that, because it's been in the papers. I mean, if you go to peoplemagazine.com, almost every day there's a Black woman who was killed by either a boyfriend, an ex, or a husband. I mean, every day, somewhere in this country, you know, sometime twice a day. And for our people, you know, it just reads that we are not relating to one another. You know, we are trying and making an attempt to control each other. And when you are living in a space where you don't even own yourself, you don't own your labor, the walls start closing in.
But what I want to do, I don't want to drift and rail off a little bit, because that stuff that we said before, and people think it's a sack, whatever, or writ, whatever. Let them say that in the comments. Don't delete nobody. If people think that's what it is, let them think that. If they think it's a writ, let them think that. Don't erase nobody's comments. But I do want to say, only reason why I'm saying I don't want to veer off, we've said this before, right? A lot of people are hearing, but they're not listening. And then at the same time, a lot of people are not even hearing. You know, we've said that before. Everything you've just said, you said verbatim before. Not that you're making, that's how I know you're not making up or you're not lying. A lot of people don't listen. So what I'm not going to do, I'm not going to have us be broken records and regurgitating stuff. It might be somebody first time hearing us or whatever, but they're going to have to backtrack, because one thing they're not going to do, I'm moving out of this box. You know what I'm saying? We keep trying to edify people. We keep trying to tell people and nobody's listening. And this is the end result of what goes on. So the point that I'm making is that you have this successful producer, great producer, that I like his sound, I like his music, successful producer. But even with your success, the world is real. Everything that can happen in the world can happen and will happen. You don't control that. So I think the message that we keep trying to convey to people is that no matter how successful you are or successful you want to be, you still have to be aware of your surroundings. You still have to be in tune with yourself and what's going on. Now, if you are a successful producer, that's your mother. That's your mother. That's your mother. You didn't know that your mother had any issue, because you know this might not be an isolated incident where he just straight up and down got that enraged where he kills you and then kills us. That's a lot of rage, or mental illness, or both, or drugs, or all three. You understand what I'm saying? So now the point that I'm trying to say to people is that they got us chasing on a hamster wheel, because all you doing is running, but you ain't really going nowhere. You know what I'm saying, right? And you're withering away doing that. They have you chasing what people have. They got you chasing what people have. They got you chasing what people achieve. But it don't mean nothing when you lose your moms like that. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be a little bit more mindful that, yo, hold on. You can get to all these things. You could achieve all these things. But if you're not paying attention to your surroundings, and you're not in tune with what's going on with your family and shit, anything could happen. So the bag is not going to save you. The big house is not going to save you. The car is not going to save you. And the women is not going to save you, for the fellas. And even for the ladies that get this attention from men, OnlyFans. You know, I have sometimes women soliciting, you know, pictures to me and be like, yo, you know, pay for my pictures. And I'm like, what are you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like what are you talking about? Like, do I look like the type of dude that pay for pictures? Like, what are you doing?
Well, maybe he was paying attention. Maybe the mother wasn't paying attention because of her son and the growth and where they was going, and might not have been paying attention to the shift in this man. See, domestic violence and all that, it shifts. It plays on people, and you don't know what triggers transposed.
But look at the end
You
result.
dig what I'm saying?
The end I see, bro. Only reason why I'm saying that you're a domestic violence specialist. So I'm not even gonna question nothing. All I'm saying is that how do we go from there to there? So from your experience and your your knowledge.
People be troubled.
No,
People
but what
be
I'm saying,
troubled.
does it go from 0 to 100? It ain't no 0, 15, like, because the end result is the end result. Like.
Well, listen, again, there's a whole lot, right? There's a whole lot to build up. Like I said, that's the end result. And most DV situations, by the time it get violent, by the time we start seeing people with eye jammies and the fisticuffs, they done went through a whole, because it's about power and control. It's about power and control up here and here before it gets physical. Now, some dudes or some women are just beasts. Everything they learn is fist. Boom, boom. This is how I speak. Some people, not so much. They use a lot of manipulation, and it's a lot of different other ways they try to control individuals.
So that I
I'm
know.
Saying that,
no, the point that I'm asking
he might not have been on point with it because, again, that's his mother.
All right, so the point,
he's not in a bedroom.
No, so the point that I'm asking you is that nothing was there was no signs. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've had,
go ahead.
I've had men in my class that at the last minute, boom, they done hit their significant other, not realizing all the things that triggered them in the past, all the ways they tried to control the situation, and when it got out of hand, it went there.
So have you ever seen it? Don't it start with the hitting though? This is what I'm trying to. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm asking. I need to ask to be more clear. Does it start with hitting?
Again, sometimes that's the last.
I mean, it starts verbal. Level. I know it starts verbal. What I'm trying to say is that when it gets,
sometimes it's not even verbal. Sometimes it's just controlling the situation.
Okay.
Sometimes it's controlling the money. Sometimes it's controlling where she's going.
Okay.
Sometimes it's controlling who she's talking to, and it can be done very subtly. Next thing you know, she isolated. All of a sudden, he done moved to 7 states over where there's no family, there's no nothing. You isolated. Now you don't have no phone, and I got you. I'm taking care of you. You ain't got to work. So now you sitting in the crib by yourself, isolated. You don't even know it. Before you know it, you completely by yourself. And then one day the hitting start. You understand? So it's not, because you hit the average person. You can't come through the door hitting somebody. The average person is going to get the hell up out of it. Like, what is this? So it's a lot of other ways that abusive people prey on you. So it couldn't been that he been in a situation where he was losing control of her because of the son's success.
So what I'm asking, with this end result, we know it could start verbally, right? Or it could be the control thing you said. But have you ever seen this end result without the general public or her son or anybody knowing of the warning signs prior to this end? Because I've been mad. I've been mad as fuck as females, but I ain't never say, you know what, today I'm killing you and I'm killing me. Like
that's the high percentage. The high percentage, by the time the general eyes are on it, oh, that should be, yeah. It's been bubbling. It's been transferred. Look, people hide. I've seen people in DV situations where their kids don't even know. Because it's embarrassing. How do you say that? How do you, because again, you want to believe that you will see it coming. You want to believe that you are in a loving situation. You don't want to have to explain to somebody like, yo, this is the dude I picked, or this is the chick I picked, and she whipping me out. Dudes go through it too. I've had dudes in my class where chicks been whipping them out.
Yeah,
quick with the hands, and they they not trying to hit back. And then they got kids with him. So they want to make sure they be there because the woman is abusive to the kids too. So now he feels stuck. And he's not going to speak to that because the world is going to say, what kind of bitch, you know?
Yeah. So you think if it's, you think it's a situation to where she might have been hiding it, and her hiding it ultimately could have led to her demise?
That could be the case.
Because I'm
could be the
Go
case.
ahead.
Also, is that she didn't see it coming. She didn't see him trying to gain control. Again, we're raised in an inherited belief system when it comes to relationships. We believe that we can own each other and set parameters on each other based on a piece of box, or because someone says that they're in love with you, so they're supposed to move a certain way. This whole shit is inherited, so it has people out of order. Because you can't own people. You just can't. If that was the case, don't get mad at Whitey for running chattel slavery for hundreds of years. They owned us. They claimed us as property. So when you're in that mindset...
One second, I don't want to cut your bill. We got 1,100 people in the room, 300 likes. Come on, could we change that? 1,131 people, 300 likes. If you in the building and you in the shadows, you normally don't, even if you don't comment, just hit the like and hit the share button right now while you active. That's all I'm asking for. You ain't gotta, there's no super chat. They ain't getting no cash app, none of that. But if you could at least hit the damn like button. Thank you. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, so if you in that mindset where you believe that love is control, yo, I'm serious. We have a very warped sense when it comes to how we relate to each other. And it's been inherited. We are so far from where we were. Because all of this shit, that's why I always say it, all this shit is inherited. Inherited the educational system, inherited the economic system, and we inherited how we deal with each other by looking at how the oppressors treated us and how they treat each other. So all this shit, purposeless living and claiming and trying to control each other, it leads up to a lot of inner fighting and turmoil and toxic things. So a lot of people don't understand it, and even in that drive to be successful, mask a lot of things.
But again, I can't for the life of me see it escalating to that without the other things first. It had to be something going on first. You like unless you're been mentally ill or you are drunk, you enraged to make you do what he did, the ultimate, because you know some people going to do what they do to somebody, then be on the fringe, they out. When you do that and then take your own life, you all the way bugged the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying?
That has increased in numbers as well. Black male suicide has increased 300-400% over the last few years. Everybody's wigging out.
But what's the signs?
Everybody.
I get that, but
the signs are trying to control someone to that degree. And we don't know, we from the outside. Like I said, there's people who have jealousies when they with their spouse and their children from previous that's not their children. Some men I've seen have jealousies with their own children.
Fact. Because
of how the woman is treating them. So you don't know what a dude is going through, is in the turmoil if he hasn't been triggered. See, dudes get triggered and hold it and just be in their head plotting.
Yeah,
people bug when they get to that, like you said, when you get to that degree that you do her, do you.
Well,
and it's a lot of it's going on. Again, when we don't live with a set way of moving, I mean a true purpose. Yo, this is what I'm gonna do when I get up. This is how I'm gonna be. This is where I see myself. This is what I can add on to somebody's life. What is life? How we're moving. Yo, the walls start closing in because you start to view yourself as a failure, as a problem and you're seeking blame. And if you're in a relationship, just you sitting there amongst a whole bunch of people who seem to be moving, who seem to be happy, who seem to be progressing, you could be sitting there stewing.
But I think, well, all right. In this situation, more has to come out for us to understand what happened. We're just talking about situation, but in this, well, I just want to stay on this particular situation.
This situation isn't any different from the next situation.
Well, we don't really. Well, we know the end result of the situation, but when I say that, I want to talk about what I'm saying is that I want to know more of, was it signs of abuse? You understand what I'm saying? What were the signs as the story develops? Yeah, as the story develops.
Right, he would have to do an interview and
or family member or somebody,
right, and speak to it, because we wouldn't know. We
that's what I'm saying, because
there's so many signs of DV. I mean, I'm telling you, this is so extensive and it's so vague. I'm telling you, before you know you're in a situation like, well, what is this?
Mm-hmm.
And there seems to be no out.
Yeah.
It seems to be no out.
Yeah.
Because the individual, the abuser, has total control.
I'm just saying, for me, and we could close on this. It's just bizarre to me that we go from whatever to this. It had to be a whatever, and some reason the red flags was ignored by the outsiders, or it could have been the insiders, or sometimes, remember back in the days, I seen movies where women had black eyes and they put makeup on. You know what I'm saying? To hide their abuse and protect their abusers. And I've seen instances on the streets where dudes might have been stealing on a chick, and other dudes come to her rescue and she flip on the dudes who trying to help her. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many signs. But out of all of this, rest in peace to his mother. The point that I was trying to make out of all of this is that, no matter what you go through in life, no matter where you are, real life happens. So no matter what you achieve, you attempting to achieve, or what you focusing on, never lose sight of what's really going on in the world, because anything could happen to anybody at any time, whether you got a millionaire, whether you got $1 million, or you got $1. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention. If it's your mother, your siblings, stay in tune, and just ask people what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Just ask people what's going on. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So all right. So we gonna move past that. Again, rest in peace to his mother. So the next thing, if people don't know, and today's show is sponsored by Heritage Hip Hop. That's why y'all see that on the screen. Heritage Hip Hop. It's a YouTube, it's a podcast, it's an Instagram and a Twitter, all under one brand, Heritage Hip Hop. So when you get a chance, when you leave here, go to youtube.com/heritagehiphop.com and subscribe. So, next thing, unfortunate situation, Trouble. I know Trouble via Alley Boy. I interviewed Alley Boy before, one of my favorite interviews, because Alley Boy is very candid. And they was all down together, Alley Boy and Trouble and Big Bank Black. They DTE duct tape. So rapper Trouble killed in home invasion at residence of a female friend. For some reason they put the female friend in them quotes, so that's always, trouble. With these situations, in this situation again, this is still reports coming out, because we really don't know what happened, but this is what all we got to go off, is many different articles that's speaking about this, but I just chose this one. NBC News, out of one of them. It's not because it's better than anyone, or not because it's more accurate. I just don't like messing with TMZ. You know what I'm saying? So, rapper Trouble killed in home invasion at residence of a female friend. Atlanta area sheriff's officials said that the hip-hop star was visiting a woman when a man in a domestic situation with her broke in and opened fire. Rapper Trouble, best known for his music showing the grittiest side of his life in hometown Atlanta, was killed in a shooting earlier Sunday, authorities said. He was 34 years old. Trouble, whose real name is Mario Samonte Orr, died in the 3:20 a.m. home invasion at Lake St. James Apartments in Conyers, about 25 miles east of Atlanta. Rockdale County Sheriff spokesperson Jediah said at a news conference, a suspect identified as Jermichael Jones of Atlanta was being sought on warrants based on allegations of murder, home invasion, and aggravated assault, Canty said. So, yeah, man, Jones, so Jamonte, what's his name again? Let me go back. Jermichael Jones. It says Jermichael Jones, the suspect, was involved in a domestic situation with the woman Trouble was visiting, and he and Trouble did not know each other. Jones apparently breached the woman's residence and opened fire, striking Trouble once in the chest, Canty said. He was pronounced dead at the scene. The woman, who was not identified, was not described as injured. So, unfortunately, I can't speculate on his death, why he died. This is what they said. I just want to say this. It's a lifestyle that sometimes us as men think we have to live as a man, because we're pressured, and it's, the availability. One of the things is that we think we got to mess with mad women, right? One of the things that bothers me with that stigma, sometimes when you mess with these women, you also mess with the unknown exes. You mess with the baby father. And sometimes they line you up. And I'm not saying that's what happened in this situation as far as the lineup. But what I'm saying is that it's a mentality that we think we should have because it's available. It's nothing but a slide in the DM. Yo, let's link. It's nothing but being in the party. Oh, we here was having drinks. Where we going out there? It's going back to my house. Okay. It's so much that comes with this. And I keep telling people the safest place to be is in your home, fam. If you got a girl, yo, just fuck with your girl, man.
Well, who says that he had a girl and he was with her?
I'm not saying him. I'm saying in general. Oh,
just in general.
In general.
Yeah.
If you got a girl, listen, but if you got a girl, all this extra shit ain't gonna get you nowhere. You have to be cautious, because when you go to a person, think about this. Let's put it in our terms. When you went to the P's to see a chick, wasn't you always on point? When you went to a side block, when you went anywhere to see a female, you knew that whoever she messed with could be there or could not be around, and it just be a lot of dudes don't want to see their exes with other dudes. Period. So he broke in the house?
Well, that's just one report, because I'm hearing different reports, because they said dude got hit outside. Then they said dude got hit in the whip. It's a lot of different reports.
Yeah, that's what he first report was, that he got shot in the car.
Right.
So that means somebody's lying. That means somebody's lying.
Right. My thing is this. The lifestyle. Again, I'm not one who frequent, everybody. But I went to his page after it was posted and seen his IG. The lifestyle. Period. Whether he was with a broad or not, whether he's a family man or not, the lifestyle, the going out on a regular basis, the blowing every time, the drinking, the pump, there's an over exuberance of just shit that really don't amount to anything. It just doesn't.
It's not going to stop, though. It's not going to stop.
Well, then, okay, then people are going to meet their demise with it.
But see, the reason why I wanted to pull you from that, because we had a side bill. Reason why I want to pull you from that, some people did meet their demise. Some people are successful with it. This is an isolated incident where the lifestyle outside of this thing, people don't get get killed in the club drinking or
They
having a good time.
but they meet other misfortunate endings. They do
Not
on a
everybody
regular basis.
though, but not everybody.
Well, we could walk down the street and say not everybody, but we in the danger zone. And dudes is getting clapped all around us. It's not everybody, but again, there's always an opportunity for it. Everybody gets on roller coasters and nothing happens. But when it does happen, for me, it's unfortunate. It's like, yo, because it's really unnecessary.
But
Why
nah,
you
but
playing like
but
that?
nah, but the bum ass dude, you know, Bar Kim could have went to the chick fucking crib and got popped. He ain't got no lifestyle. He just it ain't about his lifestyle. It's about the situation.
But the lifestyle is not. Come on, we know. As somebody who preyed on individuals who was in that lifestyle. It's easy pickings. You always drunk. You always high. You always flashing.
So it's Bar Kim now, though. This is what I'm saying. It ain't the rapper no more. Listen, bro, where we at in society, everybody think they on.
Right.
Show me. Listen. Show me one dude. Show me one dude right now that'll say, "Yo, I'm fucked up in the game. I'm broke. I'm trying to get to it." Show me one dude who say that.
None of them.
Everybody up, right? Everybody we get into that bag.
It's not the up. It's the shit that you do in the course of you saying you up. Because the real dudes who are up, they're not doing that.
But they did though. But they did.
Ooh.
Jay-Z was in the club popping bottles and acting a damn fool too. So was Puffy? He's still doing that. Listen,
and that's on in a secure space.
Nothing is.
And a lot of the time on the come up, when Puff was throwing all them parties and the white parties and all that, I'm talking in the bad boy era, that was at his space.
Okay,
it was always a controlled space. He wasn't just running amok here and there.
Okay, now
the news wasn't on a regular basis the way these guys are doing it now. It's a lifestyle that's not conducive
Let me tell you
to
why.
You making it home every night.
Let me tell you why you wrong. Where was Biggie at?
Where was he at?
He was at a party.
Yeah, but he had drama.
All these dudes got drama. This is the point that I'm making. All these dudes got drama. When you in a situation and you rocking with these chicks and you go to the after hour spot or you go to their crib, that's where you in trouble. Biggie was in there chilling. He didn't think I'ma leave and die. This is what these dudes. It had nothing to do with the party.
And he was in a supposedly controlled environment. That was a vibe party, right? They supposed to have security, but he definitely had a bag on his head.
Trouble got shot before, though. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. What's his lifestyle on a regular basis? I'm listening to man talk. I'm like, damn. Come on.
Nah, sometimes, bro, we gotta. You know what? Though, I'm gonna be real with you. Sometimes I get what you say. Don't think I'm disagreeing with you. What I'm saying is, I ain't gotta tuck myself in because you a hating ass nigga and you ain't shit. If I got to if I bust my ass and I got this chain and I want to say I got this chain, or I bust my ass and I got this, I gotta hide my shit because you might kill me because you a hater? Nah, I'm tired of that shit, bro.
It wasn't no hater. You don't know if that was a domestic violence situation he went in.
So he's still a hater. He's still a hater.
How?
Because he killed them. You don't kill somebody because you love them. You still a hater because the dude smashed your chick. Or you think.
They didn't know each other.
So they say, we don't know.
He didn't know the dude. So he would have popped anybody that was there.
So what does his lifestyle have to do with him getting popped? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying. We can't listen, bro.
First of all, it was 3 a.m.
So you know it's a booty call.
Okay, so that is a lifestyle that's not conducive to somebody who wants to live.
But dudes fuck at 3 a.m. What are you talking about? That's what everybody do.
And this is what happens. This is what happens, yo. I'm not gonna never skirt that and say like, yo, nah, it did. Listen, when you put yourself in specific spaces where there is an element of it going down, it's gonna go down.
But that's why I said
you cannot say, yo, nah, come on,
but
man.
that's why I said
I don't care what
home.
anybody's doing, how successful they are. I don't care what none of that shit is. I'm telling you right now, when it has no definitive purpose and you cannot secure yourself in it, yo.
But the purpose, what I'm saying is that
what's the purpose? What's the purpose of being drunk 3 a.m. out in a spot when you just come in the course of some acquaintance?
Because
what's the purpose?
The purpose is to get some pussy. What do you mean? What's the purpose?
Well,
that's the purpose. To get some pussy.
Then you meet your demise for it.
But how many people don't meet their demise 3 a.m. getting pussy?
How many people don't die falling out of an airplane with a parachute?
But you're saying his lifestyle, the purpose, that is a part. How did I start this bill? I started this bill on because of the pressures of this lifestyle that we lead in this entertainment thing. We believe that these are the things we should do. That's why I started it like this. We think,
but it's a false belief because there's
I'm not saying it
in it that's getting to it that's not doing that.
That's bullshit. Name one person who ain't doing it. And ain't gonna rap tomorrow. Yeah, I fucked a girl 3 a.m. And everybody's doing it. Everybody's doing it.
Everybody's doing it?
Everybody's doing it. Except me. Everybody's doing it.
How many of their managers is out there doing it? How many of the promoters out there doing it?
We not talking about managing promoters. We talking
I'm
about...
talking... It's still the same element. No, it's the lifestyle.
No, not...
And they get into it.
They get trickle-down box. Or they get promised that they could get, walk you through box. I'm just saying. The lifestyle that was created via this damn situations of this industry...
Right.
Is dudes thinking they gotta fuck all night, smoke all day, drink all night.
That's not a problem. Do it. You don't have to be in the club to do it. You don't have to. Oh, come on, man. The dude had over 100,000 on his IG.
So if he don't go to the club,
you don't have to
how
go
does he
out
eat?
to do that.
So if he don't go out, how does he eat? You know, dudes get paid for walkthroughs and they get paid.
Yeah,
to
well,
do,
okay. Walk your ass through, get paid and take your ass home.
That's how I started the bill, though. That's how I started the bill. This is what I'm saying. Go home. But
but going home is not always, and you can't say go home to your chick because these dudes are single and like you said, they don't have to hide.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I don't know really too many single people. Truly single.
I seen a whole bunch.
Niggas
I was just out last night. I seen a whole bunch.
Why? Because they ain't had nobody with them?
People running around.
Because they ain't had nobody with them? Because they ain't had nobody with them? That means single to you? Because they ain't had nobody with them. That means single.
Listen.
People are playing. Listen, bro. People are playing games. People are living with whole people and saying they're single. This shit has all became a fucking game. Okay? Obviously, Shorty wasn't single. Because the dude was able to get in the house and clap him.
If that's the report we gonna do.
If that's the report we gonna go by. But people be saying, yo, I'm
the other report.
So you single, but you're not entertaining nobody. You single, but you're not telling somebody it's gonna be me and you one day.
Or if the dude is that bugged, he could be having a relationship with her in his goddamn head.
He still was able to get in the crib and kill him. So at the end of it all, I'ma be real with you. I'm not going to your crib, and you ain't never gonna know where I live. Yo, if you listen, this is how devious I am about that shit. If you tell somebody where I live, I'm never fucking with you. Don't tell nobody. I don't play that shit with nobody. Yo, why are you telling people where I live? Don't tell nobody where I live. Don't even give nobody my phone number. If such and such gave me your number. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to fucking block you and I'm going to block the person who gave my number to you. See, the issue is we all willy-nilly. We just think, I'm going to give you the address. Pull up because I spoke to you a few times. You seem okay. You got your head on your shoulders, all that shit. Fuck out of here. We don't know anybody. Okay, we don't know nobody. We don't know when somebody gonna flip or when somebody just gonna just, you know what I'm saying? You just never know. Sometimes that shit might take a month. Sometimes that shit might take 2 months. Sometimes that shit might take a year for you to see the true person that they are. And then by that time it's too late. You laying in the bed with a hammer to your head talking about gang gang gang. You never know when the motherfucker gonna snap. So my whole shit is, yo, listen, where you live, I'm around. Yo, where you, yo, where, when people hit me, yo, where you at? Why? I don't announce where I'm at. So why would you tell me? Even from like my brother, I swear, my own brother, rest in peace. He told somebody where I live. I ain't talked to him for like a month. Yo, why you telling niggas where I live? Oh, nah, but tell niggas I live in Jersey. Tell niggas I live in New Zealand. I don't care what you tell them. You do not tell nobody where I fucking live, because to you, I'm your brother. To other people, I am a plate. Stop telling people where I live. Don't brag about where I live. Don't do none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So again, you go to a chick crib, you think it's sweet. That's it. But I don't think his lifestyle has anything to do with it. I think the lifestyle of all these dudes, again, bro, a lot of artists are taking real life shit and making content out of it, writing raps about it. Next thing you know, young fucking chicken Kanye. You understand what I'm saying? But at what cost now? So we think we got to do this. We think, you know what I'm saying? I think that, yo, it's a Blizz. It's a chick that be fucking with Blizz, but I'm taking her. So I think I could have one up on you. I just fucking put that on Facebook. I said, yo, for some reason, dudes think that fucking with a chick I used to fuck with or fucking with a female that might be interested in me, that shit don't make you me, bro. Like fucking with somebody I used to fuck with, it don't mean nothing to me. And I'm not gonna return the favor though. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna pursue anybody you fuck with, because a lot of y'all dingy dick niggas, y'all do you. You know what I'm saying? And anything I rock with that rock with you anyway, you know what I'm saying? But again, some people be so obsessed with you that they just try to trace your steps. You know what I'm saying? And we at a point in time right now where dudes think it's cool to fuck niggas girls, fuck niggas wives, fuck niggas sisters and daughters. Everybody not playing that. Remember that shit? I'm a flirt. Niggas talking about flirting, flirting with niggas girls and all types of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so even if I do engage with certain women in the past, I always say, yo, you got somebody, because one thing, I'll fuck your boyfriend and your man up. So don't even put me in that situation, because I'm gonna beat him up. If you say you good, you good. But don't put me in a situation where I link with you and dude sitting there mad because he ain't nothing but pain over here. I'm gonna get mad at you. I'm not gonna get mad at him.
I'm going back to my same statement. People don't own people. So you have to be in a position as a woman or as a man to make sure that whoever you are around, that you are the protector of. So if you are into somebody else, if you are out and about, people don't know who you sitting with or who you're around. But if you are always in a space where you're protecting whoever you may be around, then you do you.
So if you would,
she wasn't in that space. So if you would, obvious.
So if you were a woman and you link with her and she tell you she's single, how the fuck she protect you from a nigga with a gun?
Well, again, you can't just tell me that. You can't just tell me you single.
That's the point.
I'm boo-boo the fool. But you have means to investigate. You have means to do that. You take your time. You have means to invest. That shit it was high. I'm not going to never get rid of that lifestyle that these dudes live.
But what if he was sober? What if he was?
He wasn't.
How do we know that? What if he was dead ass sober?
High every day on IG.
It could be for IG.
Just like all these dudes. They high, they drunk, they think it's about the flash, the bag, and running around without a purpose. That lifestyle is getting them killed in big numbers. I'm not getting rid of it.
Okay, so when you say
if they made it what the culture has become or not, it is a death style. And as long as they keep believing that, that's how you end up.
I'm not going to disagree with you, but when you say purpose, what's the purpose of an artist these days in today's society? What is it that they're supposed to project to be successful? Because this is a teachable moment.
Right. They are supposed to perpetuate this materialism, being a commercial success, running around speaking in a foreign tongue that has nothing to do with a purposeful life. Nothing. They want to speak about everything that's Euro clothes, Euro cars, materialism, right? Being one up on each other, humiliating anybody that they see is beneath them. Oh, you ain't got that. Oh, you ain't got this many streams. Oh, you ain't got this Euro bra with the BBL. You're humiliation. This is what they do. This is how they get to it. Not understanding that it's a whole super toxic bullshit that comes with that lifestyle.
So who makes it? Okay, but who makes it that don't do that?
Prison?
Who's made it? Who's made it that didn't do that?
Who's made it?
Who's made it? Who's successful? Who's successful? Who's all on your TV screen? Who's in your favorite word, the algorithm? Who didn't do that? In this day and time. In this day and time. In this day and time.
From what point?
What I'm saying is that.
From what point? From what point, though? Because, again, we could pull a lot of them. What, you ever seen Will Smith in the club doing any of that shit? Is he not successful?
From acting, he's not a successful rapper, though.
Regardless, where he started at to where he at. You see Cube? Is Cube successful? Was he up in the mix doing all that?
From acting, again.
Where did he start? He started from the culture and moved and grew. You understand this? We can go. It's a whole bunch of them. We can't act like this new shit is what it was. This shit just started. That's why it's a death style, and they are the ones that's meeting their demise.
It ain't started. It started in the 90s. It's not just now.
So from the 90s, you know, who?
Hip-hop is not even...
There's a lot of them that was running through there. There's a lot of them.
Well, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand.
There was a point... a death style that came across in the last probably 15 years with this over exuberant, not even 15. We could go back to 2 decades, man. We could say from 9-8 on.
No, it started when they killed Tupac. He was Versace, Biggie was they killed them. Like, they started that shit.
Well,
Slick Rick started it. Slick Rick started the shining shit, but he wasn't on certain things. But the point I'm making is that dude's always been on some I'm fly shit. This, that, and the third. Y'all can say Will Smith
and I'm not going to hold it to this ever, because we could go back in lyrics, like I said the other day to you. Dude's been custies too, so it's always been there. Dude's always talking about sniffed up in the club, drinked up, boom, boom, up, sniffed the blow and all that other. It's always been there, but this space that we in now, the world is closing in on you.
But it's also
shit left.
But it's also expanding though. But it's also expanding. Now it's also expanding for them too. It's also expanding the opportunity. The opportunity, the money, the exposure is expanding. You talking about shit that didn't. Imagine if fucking Tupac had an Instagram. Imagine if Tupac had an Instagram.
Yeah.
What you think it would have been like?
Where he was at?
Where he was at
the end?
Where he was at the end.
Machiavelli?
If Tupac, Machiavelli death row with an Instagram, yes. Hit him up. If he had hit him up with an Instagram.
Well, you see again, you said hit him up. I'm talking Machiavelli with an Instagram.
It's the same nigga though. It's the same nigga though.
Huh?
Hit him up is the same nigga.
Yeah, so is White Man's World.
That's not the point I'm making. I'm talking about at the height of his popularity. Where would he have been?
At the height of his popularity, he was a contradiction. So we don't know where he would have went with it.
With his Instagram, you don't think he would have had a lot of followers on his Instagram?
He would have had White Man's World on the same vibe that hit him up. Same vibe that he was on with
That ain't got nothing to do with that ain't got nothing to do with what I asked you.
I'm saying he was a contradiction. We can't use him because he put out two.
No, we can use. Oh, where would
that was a contradiction?
Whatever. Every rapper is a contradiction. Where would Biggie be with an Instagram?
Oh, there's no telling. I don't know.
Oh, here we go with this bullshit.
I don't know. There's no telling. Biggie might have been Biggie might be where Jay at right now. With 4 or 5 yachts. That's the shit he was talking about. He might have yachts. He might have had 2 or 4 clothing lines right now. He might have a sneaker or 2 that's still
the
popular.
Point that I'm making to you.
I don't know. But when you say Pac, is different because he was so many different things in so many different spaces. He could have had his Instagram could have been all political. He could have been fighting to get Matulu out. Matulu probably would have been out by now.
Still would have been Tupac with an Instagram though. It don't matter what he said.
Right, so he would have probably had 100 million followers and all that.
So the point that I'm making is that where we are based off of technology is not where we was, so the exposure is different.
Right.
We can't say what was going on and what it was and what it used to be, where we are now. See, the problem with our culture, we keep talking about what the fuck was. That shit is gone. I say this shit to y'all all the time. What we knew before is gone. It ain't coming back. How do we move forward? We keep saying, in our time.
What has to happen in order for them to save themselves? If you're not going to do something new, utilizing what you knew of it from the past and incorporating it to this shit here, and finding a different direction, if you get stuck in this direction, because so far, ain't none of them made it past some type of misfortune. All the successful ones right now is either bit the bullet, been in jail, or on their way to bankruptcy. All of them. Probably except 2 or 3.
But that's life, though.
Jay, 50, and maybe Ye. So all the rest of them.
But that's life, though. Life, though. Donald Trump.
It's not life.
How many times Donald Trump filed for bankruptcy?
Well, he's fronting.
How many times he filed for bankruptcy, though?
Quite a few.
Okay, so why when we do it, we got a different bankruptcy, though?
Listen.
The point that I'm making to you is that
you're living in a form and you're trying to exist in a space that isn't yours. I don't care how you try to formulate it. This is not our shit.
So what is ours, bro?
The culture of hip-hop got put into a space that is business. And because they try to follow the model of businessmen and incorporate the ideals and the moral integrity of people who don't have any integrity, which is what business is, they are dying.
Okay,
they're dying.
So
they're drinking themselves to death, smoking themselves to death, whoring themselves to death, putting themselves in situations where there's a high percentage of them getting their head knocked off.
I understand that, but what I'm saying,
that's what it is.
But what I'm saying is that what happened is I'm not blaming Trouble for his lifestyle. His lifestyle is that of fucking Dark Kim or Bam Bam. Yes, it is.
Don't have the resource to do it.
Niggas don't get high every day.
They're not in a club every day flashing.
Yes, they are.
All right.
Yes, they are.
If they are, again, they too are placing themselves in an element where they too can meet their demise. And as we see the numbers all around, these dudes is biting the bullet, man.
But when has that? But when has that?
Clubs,
But when has that not been, though?
Basis.
That's what I'm saying. When has that not been?
Man, I went to, listen, man, I went to Union Square for the whole damn summer. It was not one shoot. You crazy? And Latin quarters.
Okay,
Dudes
now,
wasn't getting their shit popped
now how long
off in
ago?
the club,
now how long ago are you talking about?
In the tunnel too.
How long ago was that? Over. So you said the 20. So tunnel. So we automatically saying 22 years ago.
How many people got popped at speed?
Automatically 22 years ago. We
Right.
can't keep talking about what it was. We got to talk about what it is. There was no social media then. There was no social media. If you had a new car, I didn't know if you didn't pull up. If you had a new chick, I didn't know if you didn't pull up. Now everything is accessible via social media. And we have to accept that. We can't keep talking about what was. I'm telling you, that is the problem. We keep talking about shit from 20, 30 years ago.
The night you come to the club with a new whip, I knew. Oh.
So what if you didn't come?
Such a no.
So what if you didn't come?
That's such and such a no.
What if you didn't come?
What you mean? What
if the person didn't come to the club? This is what I'm saying. They don't gotta go to the club.
Then again, however he got to his bag, if he never came to the club, 9 times out of 10, he done made it from that era to this one. This is what I'm trying to tell you. These dudes are living in a fantasy, romanticized world of you can do anything at any time and you're supposed to be good. And it's not like that.
They always
People got mental
did,
issues
though.
in the street.
They always did, though. When didn't rappers live this way, though? That's what I'm trying to... It's just the only thing, it was no social media. That's the only difference.
Every rapper wasn't doing it. They just wasn't.
Every rapper ain't doing it now.
Right. And they say, you see Chance in the clubs on a regular basis?
I don't watch what he do. I don't even watch what Trouble do. I'm just saying because
right. I'm just saying.
But did Trouble die in the club though? But did Trouble die in the club?
No, but he just left.
Did he die in the club?
So what was he doing in there?
He could have been going to pick up some money. He's an artist. You know, if some of these artists don't go to the club, they don't eat.
He be drinking up and smoking and blowing all the time. So I have to make a scientific assessment that he was in the club that night and he wasn't sober and on point.
So do you think?
That's it.
Do you think? You think Future drink lean every night?
I don't know.
According to his raps, he do, right? According to his raps, he do, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying is according to the front that they have to. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not saying they should do it. But this is what the people want. They keep acting. Listen, man, these people always act like they don't want certain shit. So why, when people do it, they are the most successful? That's the point I'm making. People always say, oh, we tired of this, we tired of that. And they pay attention to what they tired of.
Yeah, well, that's true, too, because on IG and everybody rest in peace and rest in peace. Oh, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit.
Until the next nigga do it.
He was a good dude. He was a good dude, this, that. But y'all perpetuate this death style. This is what I'm saying. Y'all say y'all don't want it. Y'all want it to stop happening. Then tell these dudes to stop fucking being cussies in the club, stop being drunks, and perpetuate something that's going to encourage life.
But you know,
and you might live to see tomorrow.
Yo, but we from a different perch, bro. I know what it's like to be an artist, right? It's certain shit that came with being an artist. Ain't nobody Will Smith, bro. That shit gone. Ain't no chance to rap. Some of these dudes is fun boys. So nobody want to be like them anyway. And I'm not saying go out and drink. But now we at a point in time where can't even enjoy life no more because somebody is fucking hating.
What is the enjoyment of life? There's other dudes that's enjoying life that ain't doing that.
Yeah, but if you could do what you so.
Why is that always the part? Why is that the only enjoyment?
Because
the club, the drunk, and the ass cheeks hanging out. That's the only thing you can do to enjoy life.
That don't mean
that's
you do
it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if you,
But that's all they doing.
that's not
So when
true.
you saying it, okay, so
If
they,
he's
what
so
are they doing then?
if he so choose to have him a drinky drink, a smoky smoke, and go out and go home with a chick, why do you have to die?
Listen,
There's a fucking hater. It ain't you.
yo, you in the element.
No, it ain't. No, it's so is a dude in the hood. I know dudes who come in the project to see a chick and somebody blow their head off. Ain't got nothing to do with rap. It's fucking haters. That's what got to be eliminated. If I decide tomorrow and I want to fucking put on my jewelry and go out and do whatever the case may be, I got to die. Or that's that nigga Doggie Diamonds, or he might be hollering at this chick. I got to get murdered because of fucking hate. You know how many haters I got? And I ain't even nowhere on the level with some of these dudes. I ain't fucking nobody chick. I ain't hollering at nobody chick. I ain't doing a lot of shit. Dudes just be fucking hating. Ain't got nothing to do with the lifestyle. It's just niggas be hating. That's the problem. That's the problem. Whether it was trouble, whether it was somebody, or whether it was another person, somebody always be fucking hating. So at the same time, you leave, you go to a chick crib, you want to go get some box, whatever the case may be, why you gotta die? Because of your lifestyle? It's dudes who not rappers who fucking get killed because they went to a chick crib. It's a lot of time because, again, if I'm going out, well, I gotta say, yo, I gotta bring my gun, I gotta be on point, I'ma kill somebody. That shit is, come on, man.
Where are you going? They're not going. These dudes are not going into spots that's not breeding that type of animosity. They not.
That shit is in the church. Not. That shit is in the church, bro. It don't matter where you go. A hater is gonna kill you regardless. I give a fuck if you in the church. I don't give a fuck if you in communion. If somebody hates you and they want to kill you,
why would they hate you? If you don't exude that, tell me that. Why
exude
would
what?
They hate you if they don't see you in that same light? They don't see you as a threat to that.
A threat to what?
To whatever they doing.
He was so-called about to fuck a bitch, a fuck a female. So that was a threat because he thought he owned the chick. So he killed him. It ain't like he took his jewelry or took his car, right? He killed him because he was with a chick. You gotta die because of that?
Yo.
That's some sucker shit.
You don't know who that dude is. Don't know the relationship with the woman. We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet. But we do know what is an absolute fact. He wasn't home in his bed at 3:20 in the fucking morning.
But so nobody's out at 3:20 in the morning. Nobody.
Who? Hoes on the track?
So
stick-up kids is out there. Crazy people is out there. All type of shit is out there at 3 in the morning.
I'm not.
All type of shit. Raccoons, rats, all type of shit is out there.
I'm not saying
everything is out there at 3 in the morning.
Yo, y'all keep saying he shouldn't have been there. What are y'all, some fucking bitches or some shit like that? People could go wherever they want to go. That don't mean you gotta die. That's the point I'm making. You can't tell me, oh, you were supposed to been home. If I'm out and I see somebody who I want to hang out with after hours or whatever, it could be my fucking future wife. How did y'all meet? Oh, y'all was in the lounge and y'all chill and we've been together ever since. I gotta not go somewhere because I'm somebody mad at me, gonna kill me. It's not my fucking fault that somebody is mad at me.
Again, he didn't know the dude.
Regardless.
So he wasn't mad at him.
But who did he kill? Did he kill the chick? So who did he kill in his anger? He's a fucking hater. This is what I'm saying. Like right now, we come on, man. Y'all, some of y'all just be pussy anyway. So I don't even know why y'all talking to me. I'm not, if I decide I want to go out, if I want to hang out, then that's it. And I got it on me. You running this crib, I'm going to shoot you and that bitch. Straight up and down. That's just how I'm going to give it up. But me, being who I am, I'm not going to no chick crib. But if I decide that I want to go, I can't go nowhere because I should be home. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck? So I should be home because it's sickos out there.
Listen, dude wasn't right in his head 2 weeks ago. Got up, decided to kill a man early in the morning on the Q train. Man was on his way to work. No beef, no nothing. Dude just popped him. Can't even, nobody knows what happened.
So what did he do wrong? He
popped him, right?
What did he do wrong? What did he do wrong?
He did nothing wrong.
So again,
so now look.
So you're about to make my point for me. Thank you.
Absolutely nothing wrong early in the morning on a commute to work. And it happens, right? That can happen to anybody. People in church got shot up. People just got hit at a funeral. These things happen. Now I'm saying that you don't know whether these are spots where shit not supposed to go wrong at. We know that there's a history of shit popping off in clubs, especially hip-hop orientated clubs. We know that there is people all around, especially haters, murderers, stick-up kids, bros that be scheming and conniving. You know that the level of the percentage of you getting into some shit out there.
He didn't get killed in the club though.
Listen to what I'm saying. Sense. He wasn't him and her there and they left?
Exactly. He didn't get killed in the club. So the likeliness of him going to a chick crib and getting killed is very, very low to the club. So he left the club safely, right? So he made it. So he thought. And then a hater came in the chick crib and killed him. It don't make no sense. We could say, yeah, you should have been smart. You could have been home. You could have been on the downstroke. One time, my cousin was in the chick crib, getting whopped, getting slobbed off. He said the dude came on him and choked him. He said he didn't know. Shit happens. Yo, it happens. He didn't know she had a man. He didn't know it happens. So for dudes to just keep saying, oh, go home. It could happen at 3 a.m. It could happen at 3 p.m. It doesn't matter. If somebody comes in the house and they're angry enough, they're going to kill you. It had nothing to do with no club. It ain't no club. It ain't got nothing to do with lifestyle.
I'm not saying the club. I'm saying the lifestyle from investigating that dude. And I don't want to shit on him. I'm not shitting on him. But I seen from his last post to the last 10 times, I'm looking at the lifestyle.
But what?
That shit is not healthy. It's not healthy.
Listen, that's where we are one and the same at, right? I'm not saying that this lifestyle is good. But in the culture that it became, and I'm not justifying, I just want people to understand that y'all got to stop being so fucking fake woke and naive. I'm not talking about you, but people are not understanding. That's what a lot of these people think they have to be, where we got regular people. This is what I always told, we got regular ass people.
Right.
9 to 5 dudes.
Right.
When they get paid, they go, they popping bottles. They go into the strip club.
Right.
They smoking every day. People that I know popped.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? People that I know are popped, trying to live this lifestyle, and some of them are not dying. So what's happening, everything is willy-nilly. So what happens? Dudes will say, yo, they got popped. It ain't going to happen to me because I'm going to be on point. I ain't getting caught lacking. This is what I'm saying. This is what some of these dickheads in the chat are saying. Oh, he got caught lacking. It don't matter. The fact of the matter is,
why they using that terminology when they really don't know what it means.
The point that
you could get caught lacking in fucking supermarket.
This is the point I'm making.
You could get lacking at your child's school.
Y'all saying it's a lifestyle. Y'all just no. They saying it's a lifestyle. Y'all just pussy straight up. Because if I want to go out, I'm going out, and nobody got the right to kill me. Ain't no fucking lifestyle because I don't drink or smoke. But if I want to go to the club and get my little two-step on or whatever the case may be, and I meet a shorty and we gonna go do our 1-2 thing, nobody got the right to fucking kill me. Ain't no lifestyle because I'm not a part of that lifestyle all the time. But if I decide Friday night, this Friday, I want to go get my tango on with a chick, why somebody gotta kill me? Get the fuck out of here. Y'all just pussy. Y'all don't go nowhere. Y'all sit in the crib. Y'all live in these rural ass areas. Y'all know some of the fucking slang. So y'all think y'all down with shit. Y'all think y'all know what's going on. I should be able to go where I want to go without somebody killing me. Y'all gonna say he wrong for where he went, but the person who killed him ain't wrong? The person who killed him is okay because he shouldn't have been there. So that's like saying he had the right to kill him. That's what y'all saying. It's his lifestyle. He shouldn't have been there. So the person had the right to kill him. Make it fucking make sense. You know what I'm saying? It make it, oh, doggy, you not that tough. Your mother ain't tough. And now you up out of here, slut. That's how I'm doing everybody tonight. So a lot of y'all just ass. If I want to go bowling, I ain't gotta be in no club. If I want to go bowling and I meet a shorty and say, what you doing? Say I ain't doing nothing. What's really good? Whatever. Somebody got the right to kill me? The fuck is wrong with you? What's wrong with you staying home? Because I wanted to go out. I don't go out all the time. But if I decide I want to go out Friday, I got the right to die? That's what y'all saying. Because this particular night, he went out. He deserved to die because he shouldn't have been there. You shouldn't have been in the house at 3 o'clock. That pussy nigga talking about somebody should be in the house. Motherfuckers could go outside if they want to go outside. If you want to hang out all night, hang out all night. Nobody has the right to kill you. Period. Why we not saying that?
Well,
why we not saying no on some real shit? Why we not saying that?
Because we didn't go into that part.
No.
Now.
We didn't get to that point because everybody's sitting there saying he should have been in the house.
Well,
a grown-ass man. A grown-ass man. So you never went out and hung out all night?
I haven't.
You never did.
I was preying on people.
So
if out all night,
so if you
every night,
all right, so if you,
I know the energy.
So
I know it.
If you decide, I'm not blocking no donators because niggas don't donate. I'm blocking fucking haters. What I'm saying is that if you decide tonight, or tomorrow, you and your wife want to go out and hang out, and it's 3 a.m, and you hanging with your wife, and you go by the bar, and it's a shorty standing there.
We're not going to no bar. I'm not going nowhere with no bar.
But that's
so. I'm not doing
so
it.
You in the
that's
bowling alley. So you in the bowling alley. You know bowling alleys stay open all night.
Got
too,
bars
right?
in there.
No, bowling alleys stay up all night. Stay open all night. If you in the bowling alley, and somebody see you in the bowling alley and say, "Yo, that's that nigga Blizz that be on YouTube. He a Nas hater."
Yeah.
He got a right to kill you.
He got a right to try. Everybody.
Do he have the right to kill you? No, fuck that. Do he have the right to kill you?
No.
So what was you doing in the bowling alley at 3 a.m?
Right.
So you don't belong in the bowling alley. So you don't belong. So you don't belong in the bowling alley at 3 a.m. with your wife.
That's not nothing I perpetuate. That's not nothing I speak to. So of course people are gonna question that. What the fuck was they doing in the bowling alley at 3 a.m?
So why we
They're
don't
gonna question that?
So why we don't got no universal curfew where everybody got to go in the house?
Because we live without purpose. That's why.
It ain't no fucking purpose thing. It's somebody outside having fun.
Fun?
You bowling.
We're in a war. There's no time for fun.
This nigga crazy. No. So what? You went out with your daughter yesterday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What time did we get out of there?
It don't matter what time. If somebody decide they want to come in there and pop you
from
YouTube,
again,
then what?
Then that would have been very unfortunate because the area and the space does not promote that energy.
They don't give a fuck what area it is. Did the people who got popped up in the supermarket promote that energy? Did the people in the church promote that energy?
But how many times does that happen?
How many times does this trouble shit happen? How many times does this trouble shit?
All the time.
Where
every day almost. Somewhere in this country and overseas. Every day. The kid in London, he just got stabbed in the club.
He wasn't in the club though. He wasn't.
Energy. It's what they doing. It's what you perpetuating. I'm telling you.
He wasn't in the club.
He was at the club. He was drinking and smoking.
Where did he die?
With the broad.
Stop playing. Where did he die?
With the broad.
Where at?
At the Broad's housing complex.
Okay, is that the club?
No.
So what are you saying? What are you saying?
Listen, I guarantee you, if he was with the broad in the safety and security of what the hell he could control, that shit don't reach you. He get into the bag. He don't have his own crib.
You don't bring no chicks to your crib. That's even worse, because now she can line you later.
Then. Okay, then. Fuck. He don't go to no telly, whatever you need to do.
Dudes get lined up in the telly, too.
Well, if you in a space where you mixing with certain individuals who can line you or trying to line you, then that's on you.
But who can't line you, though?
Listen.
Who can't line you, though? Who can't line you?
Who can't? Listen.
I'm not saying you. Don't put yourself in it. Who can't line you, bro? It could happen to anybody. What I'm not going to do, I'm not going to put this on dudes because they want to have fun and live their life. Now, if he was in the club and got shot up in the club.
Listen, you know why I do that? Because I've seen it too many times. Coming through that fucking emergency room. Just like I've seen a lot of innocent people coming through there. But the majority of us in a specific age group and from a specific time and dealing with this culture, niggas is out there bullshitting. And they getting killed. They bullshitting. So I'm not staying away from. I see it too much.
So it's not his life then. It's just in general. This is the point that I'm making. It is general. It's not him. It's the cultural lifestyle of all. That's why I said, homie, bark him down the block. Bam, bam. It is not him. It's not the club. It is the thought that how we think we got to carry ourselves as men.
Yeah, definitely.
That's all I was saying. Again, so why? No. So why in the chat? Yeah, right. Yeah, he don't stop trying to explain to him. He's a boy. Why all that shit? It's not.
I can't see that.
It's not the fucking club. It's the mentality that men have. Period. That the women have. You can't go anywhere and fuck nobody who's not there to be fucked, right? So the girls are obviously there too. Right? Mm-hmm. He left with somebody, so she was there.
And that's what I was trying to get at, because it's a majority of women on my timeline talking that shit. Oh, he's a good dude. He was a good dude. He did this. He did that. That's my dude. But what are y'all doing in the lifestyle that bring that type of energy? You can't hate what happened and not hate the lifestyle that come with it. You can't.
My thing is this, bro, on some real shit.
So they want to put themselves in a pocket of toxic death in order to reach a bag? You going to say, well, listen, this is the image I got to put on if I want to get to this. I got to act like I smoke. I got to act like I drink. I got to be in these clubs on a regular basis. I got to look a certain way just in order to use my talent to get to a bag, knowing that all that shit brings about something else.
All right, but the point.
Come on.
But the point that I'm making, and again, we keep glossing over the fact that don't give dude the right to kill him. Ain't nobody say that shit, man.
It doesn't.
I don't care. Listen, I don't care if every night he show 1,000 watches. I don't care what he do? Nobody got the right to kill you, man.
Yeah. They
Because
don't.
because you're saying
They
right now,
don't.
you keep saying you can't do this. You shouldn't be outside. Because you can't do shit because somebody gonna kill you? How about the motherfucker don't kill you? He don't got the right to kill you because you got a watch and you got a car. Look what people do come in your DM and say what? They mad at you as fuck. Why? Because you won't listen to their music. You don't think if you was outside and then one of these sickos, yo, Blizz, I DM'd you. Or the dude, yo, I DM'd you. You keep denying my cash app. If he triggered enough and you ain't on sense, you ain't on point, you don't think he'd try to pop you? He's that angry?
Okay.
Do it give you the right because you didn't fucking listen to his music?
Listen, he's a sicko. So how we not saying that this dude wasn't a sicko?
Because we don't know that.
Exactly. Exactly.
But what do we do know?
Her.
But what do we do
He
know?
didn't pop her.
No, speculation is whether he's a sicko, but what do we do know about him? He's a hater.
Why are you saying that? He might have thought he did a job. He might have been loving her. In his sick, twisted mind, I love her. You ain't.
He's not a hater to kill an innocent.
Out of here.
He's not a hater to kill an innocent man that's standing there.
Listen.
He's not a hater. That's not a hater.
He's coming. He's coming from a position of sick love.
You saying all that, but you don't know that. All we do know is that he's a fucking hater because he had no right to kill that man. He had no right to kill him. Fuck it, sick love. Fuck all that. That's speculation. He had no right to kill him. And that's the problem. You have no right to just go kill somebody. Fuck why you could be sick and blah, blah, blah. You're sick. Fuck all that, because that's a scapegoat too. You still don't have no right.
So who had the right to kill Trayvon?
To who?
Trayvon.
What the fuck did Trayvon got to do with it? Nobody had a right to kill him.
All right. So who had the right to establish chattel slavery?
Right.
Who had the right to kill? All these people don't have the right to do it, but they did it. And this is what I'm saying.
So make that make sense. So make that make sense today. What you saying? He shouldn't have been outside. What does chattel slavery have to do with him being outside?
The same shit.
No, it don't.
They had an idea in their head that they wanted to do something. Does that mean they hate you?
Hell yeah.
That mean they hate you.
Chattel slavery wasn't hate?
Does that mean they hate you?
Absolutely.
So then why the hell we still going up into their system, which is the industry, making contracts with these same individuals?
Bro, we on fucking YouTube.
Why are you following their lifestyles? That's their lifestyle.
We on YouTube. They own this shit.
I'm talking about that whole club industry.
Still with that club shit.
Lifestyle. So you living in a space, you want to enjoy. This is it. We going out to enjoy ourselves in this space.
Regardless to what.
People who hate
you
us
keep going back to the club. He did not get killed in a club, so you just need to leave that alone. Just stop saying that.
The love. Okay, so
just stop saying that.
Because you said he's a hater.
He's a hater.
How did he learn to hate?
Who gives a fuck? Who cares? He could have learned it from his daddy. He could have been watching TV. I don't know. Or he could have just woke up that day and realized he had a little ding-a-ling and was mad at everybody. I don't know. What the fuck that got to do with anything? We're on YouTube. Listen, let me explain something to you. We're on YouTube. This is their system. It just so happened that we try to use it to clarify and get to some certain points. But
right. You bring about life.
Regardless, right? But it's still in their system though. You still gonna fuck with their system. Where you going not being in their system? You got AdSense, right?
Yeah. I don't get none.
Regardless, you got AdSense, right?
I don't get none.
You got AdSense. You cannot get away from their system. It depends.
I don't have to.
What?
I wasn't on here and I don't have to be on here. I never have to be. Right? We don't have to be. Just like he don't have to go out. Just like he didn't have to go with her to where she was going. Didn't have to be. So we choose.
So the black people didn't have to go to the club, and didn't have to see. You got me saying this club shit. So the black people didn't have to go to the fucking they didn't have to go to the supermarket and shop that day, right?
They did.
Nah, all right.
They did. Hold on. Some of them
I get what you're saying. They didn't. They didn't have to. They made a choice, but who killed them? Was it wasn't that a hater?
Definitely. He said he was a hater.
Okay, so
he's a white supremacist. He said he was a hater.
Okay, so dude is not a hater. If you see another black man and kill him, you're not a hater?
Come on.
What the fuck you hate him for? Now we can't go nowhere now?
Because we don't know what transpired right there. We don't.
What was the end result?
Until she
what was the end
say
result?
something.
What was the end result? What was the end result?
The end result was him dying.
That's the end
result. But I
result.
also look at the precursors to it. And I'm telling you, he didn't live a healthy lifestyle. He just did it.
Who do though?
I do.
Okay, but you always put everything into you, and this shit ain't about you. It's not even about me.
It is about us because we're teaching.
Okay, we're teaching, right? Now look, I'm glad you said that because you are absolutely right. We're teaching. Do we get love for teaching?
No.
Okay.
Some.
No, we're not gonna shit on our people. I apologize. I'm gonna apologize for the people who do show us love. I apologize. Right. We get love. But do we get love for teaching by the masses?
No.
Do the people that don't teach, who use buzzwords that's full of shit, do they get all the love?
Definitely, because they following the death styles. They following that.
So is the onus on the teachers or is it on the people? Well, we always say the people got the fucking power. But look how they use their power.
Mm-hmm.
They use the power. They say they don't want this and they don't want that. So why is it so popular? You are making it popular. That's why I say to people, it's you. The clown don't exist without the audience.
Right.
The lifestyle don't exist if you didn't buy into it, if you didn't stream it, if you didn't click it, if you didn't say, if you doing that shit, you are a part of it. But I'm not going to act like if I decide I want to go out, I got to die because I'm Doggie Diamonds and that's the nigga who be wearing shades. That's what niggas be saying about me sometimes. Yo, when I see you, I'ma slap the shit out you. When I see you, yo, this, that, and the third. Why? Because you don't like
but then they gonna meet their demise.
Absolutely. But why should I have to think that I gotta go outside and be on point because somebody's a fucking hater? How about you just leave me the fuck alone?
Because this is where it's at now.
When wasn't it like that?
That's why.
When wasn't it like that? When wasn't it like that?
It wasn't like that for a long time. I'm telling you, for an absolute fact.
With us?
With us.
You older than me.
Us.
You older than me. What was that 80s Brooklyn like?
You ever heard?
What was that 80s Brooklyn like? What was that 80s Brooklyn like?
Yeah, that was 80s Brooklyn. Yeah, but I'm talking. I don't want you to miss the space we talking, and we talking in the space
always been haters.
Of the culture.
The culture always been niggas hating though. When niggas wasn't haters though.
Did you hear anybody rob Heavy D?
No, but that don't mean he didn't get robbed though. But what
did you ever hear about anybody robbing all these dudes?
The point, but the point I'm
making. Anybody stuck up Chuck D?
Let me explain something to you.
Anybody EPMD was heavy too. Anybody stuck up EPMD?
Let me explain something. Let me explain something to you. I do not live my life as the thoughts of rap. This shit don't transpire in my real life.
But that's what he was. And that's what he was doing. He was he was a rapper. Like we said, they're going to keep getting it. We kept saying that, right? He was a rapper. He was coming from a club. He met somebody or he knew her, whatever. They had an acquaintance. The whole lifestyle. And that was his demise. So this is some new shit.
So him being a active street member ain't had nothing to do with none of that.
Well, see, now you throwing something else in the element. Now you
But that's who
definitely
he
he wasn't living with purpose that was going to give him longevity.
All right, but what does that have to do with the club, though?
Hmm?
What that have to do with the club, though? You keep
Well, if he was, well, that ain't got nothing to do with that.
because again, we're talking about back in the day shit. Fuck those niggas. Fuck Chuck
Even when
D.
they outside now.
But listen, but fuck what happened to Chuck D. Rest in peace to Heavy D. Fuck all that. That's nothing to do with social media. Social media, all eyes on you, whether you like it or not. There's nothing you can do about that. Again, if I fucking put a picture up of me in my car I got outside, somebody gonna say, yo, I'ma fucking get that nigga for that. I work hard for my shit. I'm not allowed to show anybody. I'm not allowed to do anything. That's what you're saying.
Well, again, what is the purpose of it? Because
it's
you
fucking.
You always hold on. You always say it. We don't know what Bill Gates driving. We don't know what this one is driving. We don't know what none of them is driving. We don't know what they got in their closet, how much jewelry. We don't know shit.
I agree.
So why is it on us to keep showing and bringing that type of energy?
Okay,
that's the energy you bring.
Okay, so if I post my fucking graduation degree and somebody just mad like, nigga, you still ain't shit, you a nigga on YouTube, fuck you. That give a nigga a right to kill me?
No.
But you know that there's dudes that will kill me because I fucking graduated. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Does that give them the right to kill me?
Nobody has the right to
That's
do that.
the point that I'm making. I don't give a fuck what you do, bro.
But again, because someone doesn't have the right to do it, don't mean it's not going to happen.
That's not the point. No, that's
People
not.
People shouldn't hate me because of my skin color. It happens all the time.
That's
and
not.
I accept it.
That's not.
And deal with it.
That's not the point.
It is the point.
The point
because
is
people move around with that same belief.
No,
yo, we shouldn't do this. They ain't got the right.
No,
matter.
The point is anything that you do in life, and you proud of what you do, and you wanna. Sometimes, let me tell you something. Sometimes I do shit not because I'm showing off. I'm apologizing to myself. Straight, I'm apologizing to me. You know why? Because this shit that you could have been doing that you didn't do because you was always looking out for somebody else. So this time you looking out for you. So you went and you bought that new car. You know why? Because you owe that to you. So it ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. It's Definitely. An apology to me.
So what's the intention behind showing it off?
It ain't showing it off. So why take any picture? So why take any picture? Nigga might say, "Oh, you showing off your shirt."
Right. True. Right.
So you can't show your shirt?
Listen. What is the intent that is you looking for? So what is the intent that you looking for?
I'm not looking for shit. Just get off my dick. That don't mean you gotta hate me because I showed my new shirt. I gotta die.
Listen, you don't have to. But for every action is a reaction.
So why? So
what's the intent?
Are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
So should you die because you post pictures with your daughter yesterday?
No.
So what's the intent of you posting pictures with your daughter?
For people who are fathers.
Okay.
To learn and see.
Okay.
Exactly that I'm just not no dude on Instagram, on YouTube, dialoguing about shit that I'm also a father.
Okay.
That's it.
So now you have you have people
because of that attention, right? There's some sickle or some misfortune happen. I gotta wear that.
Nah, that's bullshit.
You gotta wear it. What are you gonna do? Not wear it?
So somebody has the right to come at you because you posted.
Nobody has the right to do it. That doesn't mean it won't happen.
That's not what I. No. You're moving the goalpost. You're moving the goalpost. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying that no matter what you do in life, bro, you have the right. You have the right to show something if you achieve, like my fucking YouTube plaque. Where is it? That was at 100,000 subscribers. I showed my plaque. I earned this shit, man. Y'all, this is what y'all gave me. You are a subscriber. You are a part of this. Some people might say the nigga bragging. I can't get past 4,000 subscribers. I'ma kill that nigga. So he got the right. So he got the right.
He doesn't have the right.
That's the point. So why did
you cannot say that it won't happen?
Nobody's saying that it won't happen.
The same energy
that's not
come in the reverse.
Fuck that. That's not the point that I'm making. The point that I'm making is that nobody has the right to kill somebody because they accomplished something.
Listen.
Nobody has the right.
Nobody has the right to do a lot of shit.
No.
And listen, it happens.
Look, if I got a female and the nigga nailed my female, first of all, you nailed her because you ain't stick nothing in me, so I don't give a fuck. Yo, that's what y'all did. I ain't killing you.
Well, that's how you feel. Other dudes don't feel like that.
I don't have the right to kill him because she opened up her fucking legs.
Other people don't feel like that.
Fuck other people. This is sound right reasoning. That's right. That's reality. Just because you got a new car, I don't got a right to kill you because you got a car. I don't have the right to do nothing to you because you did what you wanted to do and you accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. That's the case. We can't do shit. We can't achieve shit. Why? Because our own people gonna kill us.
It's not about the achievement because, like we said, he didn't even know the dude.
I'm talking about.
It's not about him achieving.
Talking about something in general. You know what? People who don't have shit. Don't want nobody to show shit. I don't give a fuck if Floyd Mayweather showed me a $70 million watch. What the fuck that got to do with me? That don't hurt me. It don't make me think hard. I don't breathe. I don't say 70 million. He could be. I don't give a fuck what he do. What does what he do got to do with me? I still got to do me.
Absolutely nothing.
But it's people who feel like he should be doing this. He should be doing that. And the fact that he a bitch ass nigga and I should kill him. I don't give you the right because he got a $70 million watch. What the fuck that got to do with you? And once we eradicate this hate for each other because some people accomplish what your bitch ass can't or don't, we gonna be all right. Stop looking at people angry and jealous because they did something that your bum ass couldn't do. Straight up and down. Or you didn't do. Or you don't want to do, but you just cannot look at somebody and say, yo, he got this and he got that. He should be doing this. Fuck that. That nigga fool. He gotta die. That's what these fucking punks is doing. I never looked at nobody. I never looked at anybody woman. I never looked at nobody car, they house, they home, they jewelry, where they live and said, yo, nah, fuck that. If he come by me, I'm taking it. I'd be like, yo, you know what? Salute. That shit's still ugly though. But that's what you wanted. Hey, them sneakers is ugly. What? How many times dude come through the hood with some fly kicks and a hating ass dude just step on his kicks? And he got on some Weebox or some shit like that, some Zoobly Zoos. And he want to hate on his kicks. Fuck that.
So you he don't have the right to hate?
No. Get your own sneakers. Get your own sneakers. Do you go to Bensonhurst? Do you go to Sunset Park? Do you go to them places and step on their fucking kicks? No, you do it in the hood because you know if you go anywhere else, they're going to knock your fucking head off. The same way when dudes be on this YouTube, they want to make videos about me and make videos about you, but the minute they do it about one of them euros, they channel coming down, so they don't take that chance. We easily targets for each other, but they don't go victimize no other people. They do it to us because what's really gonna happen? That's nigga on nigga. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Say something about one of these euros. Yo ass out of here. That's why they do that. When you rob, where did you go to rob at?
Euros.
All right. Did you not have a right to hate them?
Yeah.
What are we talking about then?
That's what I'm asking you.
No, you full of shit. No.
I'm asking you.
What I'm saying is that
I have every right to do what I was doing.
He have the right.
They had every right to do it. They felt that they had the right to do whatever they wanted to do.
Fuck about anybody's feelings though. Just because you feel something, that don't mean it is right.
Exactly. But the chance that you're taking at 3:20 in the morning when you know it's nothing but haters outside increases the percentage of you getting your shit spilled.
So nobody get
That's
killed.
all I'm saying.
So nobody get killed in the daytime.
They do. And it's happening more frequently.
So what are you talking about? So what you talking about then?
I'm talking about
What you talking
the
about
percentage numbers of the lifestyle.
Or who numbers though? The Euro numbers? Because that's what we
deal with. My numbers.
So you know everybody. So you know everybody who got killed in the daytime.
No.
You get it from where? The Euros. Should we trust their numbers? No. They always spicing shit up. Every person who got killed is a damn rapper. So we already talk about that. The point that I'm making is if I know some of these ladies in our chat room studying for their masters right now, just graduated college. No girl, or just pretty women, no girl got the right to say, I'm sick of this pretty bitch. They get a lot of love. I'm cutting them. They be doing that shit. You don't got the right to do that. You don't got the right to victimize nobody.
If somebody's studying and she get her master's and I'll guarantee you, she's not frequenting none of that energy.
But it's
they trying now. They trying it now.
They been doing it though. How many girls in the hood done got robbed or cut because they hate because of people? This is the point that I'm making. We don't have the right to look at anybody and hate them for what the fuck they do. What does that happen?
But that don't mean it's not gonna happen. Whether they got the right to do it or not, it's happening. It's not the point. We gotta move away from that. They ain't had no right to enslave us. Fuck it, they did it.
When you talking about them,
it's the same shit.
No, it's not, because it's us doing it to us. No, because it's us doing it to us. What they do to us,
then how do you correct us if you don't find where the source came from?
So you think the source is from them now?
Hell yeah.
So you think some of these dumb dudes that you said can't even read, and you justify some of them not knowing how to read, I might add.
Yeah.
They sources from Euros?
Yeah.
In 2020, in 2022.
I don't know fuck what year it is. It's a start for that shit that is still moving.
So you trying to tell me in the continent, fuck the Euros, fuck the Euros, in the continent, tribes ain't fight tribes?
Listen.
No, listen. Tribes ain't fight tribes. Tribes didn't say, we don't like you, we want to wipe y'all out and go over there and kill that whole tribe. They didn't do that?
Yeah.
So what that got to do with the Euro? It's not tribalism now, though, but it's not tribalism now. It's not the same shit. Do the Brownsville dudes like the East New York dudes? Do the downtown?
Yeah.
What does that have to do with the Euro?
Yeah. Listen,
that's like tribalism. That's tribalism. Regardless, it's always going to be tribalism.
Tribalism when you don't even have no tribe now.
Come on.
You don't have no tribe. They don't even have the concept of that.
When you start, what do you say? Penn Workman, East New York, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you think that's your tribe, right?
No.
So why you say it then?
Because I'm acknowledging where I was from, where I am from, where I was raised, and allowing them to understand and attach themselves to me, saying that no matter where I'm at, that's where I was from.
But that got to do with anything.
So it has everything to do with it. Because people who are from there can see and acknowledge and know that they can progress and do the same thing. And that I'm not far removed from it. And I make sure that that's always there. So any one of them who was there and know me from that space, know that this has been me since I was a pup.
And you still gonna go and you still claim that though, right?
Yeah.
All right. So that is your tribe.
It's not a tribe. We don't even own that shit.
What do we own then? We don't own anything.
Nothing. This is what I'm saying. So it's not tribal.
So we should just walk around
and just ignorance, and that's bullshit. We have to get out of that mind frame of following the morals, the values, the principles, and the systems that they establish. You have to get out of that mindset. So I don't care what you call it once you get out of it.
But I'm just saying,
you gotta get out of it because all that shit that we just went through, this whole bill, that's a symptom. That's a symptom. Somebody else gonna get popped. Probably right now.
Because we can't go outside.
To a club. Somebody else gonna get popped because they got on a big chain. Somebody else going to get popped because they got a rollie. Somebody else going to get popped because they have 3 in the morning. This is symptoms. It's going to keep happening. You can't fix the symptom. You got to get the disease. That's all I'm saying. And as long as people feel that they got the right to do it, they're going to do it.
So
don't matter if it's right or wrong.
So by that mentality, anything goes then.
Anything, it's been going.
So we just
so I got recognizing it's been going.
So I gotta go.
Dudes thought they had the right to pop some little broad in her behind. Dudes thought they had the right to sell young kids motherfucking fentanyl and kill black kids. A black man, he felt he had the right to do it. He did it.
So just because somebody's saying so because somebody have the right. Because somebody have the right, that means they should do it?
They are. It doesn't matter whether they whether they right or wrong. I'm telling you, answer my question. Doing it.
When are they wrong?
They are wrong.
So
they wrong.
That's the point I'm making.
Mean that is not going to happen.
Listen, if grandma had a dick, she'd be grandpa. That's not the point I'm making. The point that I'm making is that it don't matter whether they're going to do it or not. When are we going to say it's not right? Fuck that. If they want to, they
saying it.
No, we not.
And doing something about it is two different things. I'm saying that I know that somebody going to think that they got the right to do something to me because they don't agree with me. I know that it's going to happen or it could happen at any given time. So what do? I don't just talk about it. I don't do it.
So none of us
in the club.
So okay.
I'm not drinking. So I'm not high.
Okay.
I'm not smoking.
Neither am I. I don't do any of those things either.
Right.
But
because I know that the chances are that somebody feel that they can do it.
You know they feel like they can do it right now because you're on YouTube and you can be at Aldi tomorrow, right?
Anything.
So you can so that means you can't go to Aldi tomorrow?
I can go wherever I want to go.
So what do we?
I can go anywhere where I want to go. And because I know there's weirdos, because I know that there's sickos, because I know that, I move the way I move. And because of that, and I know that they're out there, I don't allow the excuse of them having the same skin tone or being in the same area rock me to sleep. It can happen at any given time because these dumbasses feel that they have the right to do it. So I know if they take that chance over here, that I'm going to leave them where they stand.
So it
doesn't matter.
You contradict yourself. You know you contradict yourself, right?
How?
Because you said it can happen anytime, anywhere. So what does it make a difference if you in the club or you in Aldi?
The percentage of it happening.
That's
the chance.
They don't have the right to do it. How about, because see, this is what we doing. We say they have, not that they don't have the right, is that they can still do it. How about we start promoting, yo, fuck that you can do it. How about you don't? How about you just not be a fucking hater? How about it's not my fault if you didn't eat
They've been taught to hate.
So whose job is it to teach them not to?
Ours.
So how do we do it if we say you got the right? You know when you tell somebody...
Take your ass out the club.
Stay your ass out of Aldi. Stay your ass out of Aldi.
Right. I don't go in there all the time.
Here we go. Listen, the point that I'm making is our job. It's our job to every time I get on, I say, yo, listen, go to work. It's nothing wrong with having a 9-to-5. Earn your bread. If you want to go out, have yourself a drinky drink. Have yourself a drinky drink. If you want to do what you do, that's your fucking business. You might have earned that right? That's your right. The point I'm making is that you don't have the right, because somebody has something you don't have the right to harm them. And if I say, oh, you got the right, listen, but listen, but when you say you have the right, that's their right, then they think it's okay. So you're mixing the messages.
I'm not mixing the messages.
The masses is asses, bro. The masses are asses.
Listen.
The masses are asses.
I agree with what you're saying. I'm just telling you that just because they don't have the right to do it doesn't mean it's not going to be done.
That's not the point. That's not the point, though. And
is the point.
There's no way
because you have to protect yourself.
How do you protect yourself from a fucking hater? Everybody can't protect themselves. The goddamn old lady on the bus can't protect herself. You talking madness right now.
No, that's our job.
I'm not on the fucking bus. I don't get on the bus. So I got to get on the bus now?
Then you have to, again, promote. Like I said, I just seen a dude today. They got this shit up here. You ain't see it yet. This dude robbed a 79-year-old man in the Bronx. Went all in his clothes, took his wallet. He ain't giving the fisticuff, but Pops couldn't even move. Dude went all up in his shit, ran, worked across the street. I'm like, where they learning this shit from? What are they doing?
They've been doing it. They've been robbing over, but they've been but this is what I don't like. No,
it's at a different pace now.
Based off of
who's in the Bronx, they preying on these elders.
Why? Because of social media is telling you that. You don't think that shit been happening?
Not to this degree.
Why? Because of social media. It's not new. It's just getting filmed. Nothing is new.
I agree with that.
All right.
Agree with that.
So the point that I'm making is this. What we have to instill in people, it's not okay to fuck with people because you're a fucking hater. Somebody said, but not wearing jewelry, you trying to be flashy. See, that's the pussy shit I'm talking about. Yo, I mean, where my chain at? Listen, where my chain at? You know why I bought my chain? But you know why I bought my...
Hold on, what?
What's the intent
on wearing a bunch of jewelry?
Because it looked nice.
To who?
To me.
So what are you saying about putting it on? So Liberace wanted to look nice.
I'm not no Euro fun boy. So that don't ask me about.
Okay,
him.
So Rick, what was the intent of him wearing all that?
I don't know. What's that got to do with anything?
Right, you don't know his intent, but what's the intent of wearing 4 or 5 chains?
I only got one nice one.
All right, so ain't nobody looking at that.
No,
you wear that, that's for you, right?
My shit crazy.
That ain't to show the world.
None of it to show the world. So you can't have more than one chain because the world might think a certain way?
I'm saying, well, okay, who's going to think a certain way?
That's the point. Why do people have to think what you're doing? You're fucking grown.
What's the intent for you wearing it?
Gives a fuck if my intent was to fucking jump off a building. Who cares? Nobody don't got the right to tell me what my fucking intent is. What's your intentions on wearing 3 chains?
I'm asking. I'm not saying what it is. I'm asking. What's the intent?
It's none of
everybody.
Listen. It's none of nobody's fucking business. There's no intention. Sometimes you just like it.
Why have more than one pair of sneakers? Why you got on that gorilla shirt?
Because I like the gorillas.
All right, so what's the intent of wearing the shirt?
To, again, acknowledge that I like the gorillas.
Okay, so my name is Doggie Diamonds. Doggie's a bozo? Okay, here we go. And you've been a bitch nigga in my chat for a while anyway. My name is Doggie Diamonds.
Right.
I got them in my ears. I wear jewelry. I've been doing that since I was a young dude. I don't even wear my shit all the time. But I can't wear jewelry because my intent is what you saying.
Again, you said diamond earrings.
Okay.
You got these big boogers in your ear?
Not now, but I do have them. Yeah, I got some shit.
You got $40,000 boogers like that?
We ain't gonna say the price, but I got some earrings.
Oh, well, why you don't wear them every day?
Them shits is brolic. I only wear them when I go out sometimes.
See, that's what I'm trying to
But
say.
I got, but these are not some $40 earrings. This shit people can't afford too. But I can't wear it.
Yeah, but what's the intention? Why you don't have since you like earrings? Why don't you have the little $10 shits that come from what's the Pagoda or whatever the hell in King's Plaza or one of the malls?
Because my name
is it's an earring. It's still an earring.
No. Because my name is Doggie Diamonds. That would be fucking dumb to be Doggie Diamonds.
Why you don't get the little diamonds? They got the little diamonds.
I had those. But I had the $400 ones, and I gave them to my niece. I worked hard for some bigger shit. And when I bought the fucking the diamonds, he said, if you sell them back to me, I'm gonna give you this, and he gave me a receipt. So
that was an investment.
Everything I do is an investment. Why didn't I get a Yeti mic? Why did I buy this Shure mic that's $400? Why did I didn't get a Blue Ball? Why didn't I get a Yeti? Why didn't I do that? So I deserve to die because I sit here with a Yeti mic? You understand what I'm saying?
No, ain't somebody coming at you for that, Mike.
Niggas come at you for everything. A hater comes at you for everything. That's the point I'm making. It ain't got nothing to do. A nigga got an Obama phone. Yo, let me see that phone. You don't have the right to take nothing off of nobody. Because you don't have it.
That's true.
That is my overall point. You don't have the right to take somebody's life because he knifed your chick. You don't have
that's that again, that's way up out of it. And that's a learned reaction. That's a learned behavior.
So
but that ain't your chick.
But listen though, as black people, this is what I'm saying, right? This is what's fucked up, because I see what the chat is saying, right? And I'm about to fucking bark on y'all real quick, because on the real, y'all the reason why niggas is dying and getting hurt. And your ass too. Let me get on you real quick too, right? When Thomas gets a car for graduation, a brand new Benz, nobody says to Thomas, what's your purpose of getting a Benz? You could have got a Honda or Hyundai. Why you do that? Somebody might take it from you. Somebody might kill you. Us as a people, we can't do shit. We can't have nice shit because somebody gonna kill us. We gotta be on point and we shouldn't be doing this. Who the fuck said that? Who taught us that we can't have no nice shit? I can't live in a 3,000 square feet house. What's the point of being living there? You could have been in an apartment. Look how we keep tucking ourselves in and lowering ourselves to fit in the standards of haters because what they might say or what they might want to do to us. It ain't your fucking Listen, you can't tell me. If she feel like she want to get some big ass titties, the fuck am I? Titties don't got nothing to do with me. That's the point. If
titties don't mean shit.
Listen.
You went from a Benz to titties. Titties ain't gonna get her killed. Who give a fuck about them titties?
Some people, you know why? Because when somebody's sucking on them titties that they don't think should be sucking on them titties, they gonna kill the dude. So that's what the point.
Them titties. I'm talking about the Benz. Let's stick on the materialism that
how is a Benz materialism?
Energy out.
So you got a Benz
in that Benz.
So you got a Benz that draw energy from a fucking car?
Yes, it does.
So is the white.
It's not the Honda.
So is the white.
Nobody wants.
So is the white people going to kill you because you got a Benz?
I know some who will.
That's not what I asked you.
Yes. You can get jacked by whitey. You can get jacked by them because they the ones who doing that shit.
What's the percentages though? But what's the percentages? What's the percentages?
High.
Of white people jacking you for a Benz.
Hell yeah. Bullshit. Depending on were you ever into stealing cars and taking it to a chop shop?
I plead the fifth.
I'm going to tell you for absolute fact. It wasn't being done to that degree. We ain't come up doing it. Why? We didn't know about it, had no access to it based on where we were. If you were in certain regions, certain crimes popped off, those dudes was doing it on a regular basis. Now, if you went across the state to Jersey, they was doing it. Why? They had access to that form of getting bread. So then the majority of people who were doing it might have flip-flopped. If you were in other states, other regions that was not a black crime, Whitey was doing it. If they seen you in the Benz or BM, they was going to do it.
Okay, so by Kareem Blizz Johnson in my chat standards, I shouldn't have a Benz because it's going to attract certain energy. No. This is what you're saying. Because it's going to attract energy and the haters, I can't wear my jewelry. I can't wear my earrings. I can't even have on no new sneakers, no clean sneakers. Because it's going to attract this. So
right, you can do it. I'm not saying that you don't have the right to. You can do it.
And they have
but don't be surprised when it comes. That's all I'm saying.
And who is it coming from? And who is it coming from?
I deal with.
And who is it coming from?
Who is it coming from?
Who when it comes? You said don't be surprised. You said don't be surprised when it comes. Who is it coming from?
Haters. People who want to take it.
So by your standards,
right?
Don't have nice shit because people gonna want to take it.
You can have nice shit.
That's no by your standards. You saying don't have nice shit because people gonna want to take it.
I have nice shit. People don't know how nice it is. I got some beautiful shit.
The point
I got shoes.
Okay.
That cost $1,200.
So when you go outside,
so people would look at them because they're not Gucci, because they're not Louis.
All right, fuck all
they
that.
Got a red bottom.
I get that. I get that.
So
why
are you wearing specific things? Why are you buying specific things if you know that it is high value? If that it is what people deemed that shit. Why encourage that energy? That's all I'm saying. What are you saying? You was like, oh, since the rose is the hot shit, everybody in the rose, I'm going to get me a rose. Okay, you got the right to do it. It's your bread. You earned it. But there are people that want that.
And who are these people that want that? But who are these people that want that?
It could be somebody that's in it.
Who are these people who are them people that's in there? Because you know who ain't in it. So who are these people who want that?
Again, people who are into taking that type of vehicle.
What race are these people?
Listen, any race is into that shit right there. It ain't too many black dudes into that.
So why do they sell Benzes? Why do they sell that?
Because
shit?
Again, and I always ask that question. So we're gonna go there. Because if society was based on keeping people in a clear space, they wouldn't put levels on shit to humiliate those who cannot afford it, who believe that they're nothing because they're impoverished. They want people to feel greedy and perpetuate a fucking stigma that if you don't have, you ain't worth shit, and that's what breeds the hate. That's what breeds the animosity. That's what breeds the thief and the criminal. Because you saying that you got this and they don't. And because you got this, you have all the resources and they don't.
You saw my car?
And they can see you. Like Shorty said.
I showed you my car, right?
I
showed you my car? I showed you my car?
Yeah.
Did I show the world my car?
No.
So if I show the world my whip tomorrow, right? If I show the world my whip tomorrow,
yeah,
somebody got the right to hate on me?
They're going to. They don't have the right to.
So at what point is it not okay for you to be a fucking hater? Because what y'all doing, what y'all are doing, y'all are justifying hating.
We're not justifying it. We're just saying that it's going to be there. It's not a justification.
All right, hate is
because the same way. Hold on, wait a minute.
But I'm not talking about hating. I'm not talking about hating. I'm talking about hating where a life is taken because you a hater. This is how the point started.
Yeah, but I'm saying, listen.
Not fuck you. Fuck who hate.
The same way that somebody is going to hate and say, yo, oh, he got that hot shit.
Hold on. Somebody gonna make
an
an example out of this clown. Who's the clown? Who they gonna make an example out of? Because I don't know if you know, I walk around with that on me at all times. So I want you to make an example out of me so I can send you back to your mother different. And she have to come say, yeah, I think that's him because his face is gone. So who you calling a clown? Why don't you make the example? Why don't you come make the example? Bitch. Go ahead, though.
Right. The same way that people are going to look and jealousy and envy because you showed it, there's going to be another bunch of people that are going to say, oh, that shit ain't nothing. You got that little bullshit. That ain't about nothing. That ain't the Tesla. That ain't the Lambo. That ain't the... So it's hate both ways. It's hate either ways. And they got the right to do it.
I'm not saying they don't have the right to do it.
They do.
So you justifying it?
No.
So how you gonna say they have the right to do it, but then they don't justify it? Kareem ain't, come on, Dougie, you bugging. Kareem is teaching. Seriously, shut the fuck up. Ain't nobody teaching me shit. I'm saying you don't have the right to take somebody's life because they got something you don't got. Period. And I wish.
Right.
Listen, please, I will make an example out of any one of you. Please come over here and do that shit to me. Please. I promise you. I promise you. So I got that at all times. And I'm going to wear what I want to wear. I'm going to have what the fuck I want. And if some dumbass, hating ass nigga going to look at me and say, oh, he deserved to die because he got this, what does that say about them? Y'all on here, y'all so fucking broken that you think you can't have shit. You think you can't even achieve nothing. You're not even allowed to show off your achievements. You're not allowed to say, I got this many subscribers. You think you're not allowed to do that. Why? Because it can happen to you. That's what you live for? That's what you live for, to get shit to somebody to say, oh, it can happen to you. But you attracting the energy. How you attracting the energy? Because you fucking graduated, because you got a new car. That's bad energy? Because you got a ring on? Because your wedding ring might have a lot of fucking diamonds in it? Why you ain't just get a plane? Who the fuck is somebody to tell you what you should do with your money? Why you got a 3-bedroom apartment? Why you ain't get 2? This is what I'm saying. Nobody has the right to tell you what you should do and be willing to take your life because you did something. Only fucking place we got to worry about that shit is around fucking niggas. Period. And I'm tired of niggas. I'm tired of this whole nigga mentality. That's the fucking problem.
That's not the case.
What is it then?
That's not. So why did they run up in Tulsa in 1900?
Because they hated niggas. What? Same shit.
But they wasn't niggas who did that.
Make your point. I don't understand your point.
That Whitey did it first. They didn't like that they had black-owned businesses in a whole black city and Black Wall Street, and they did it.
So they wasn't again.
It's not nigga mentality.
Was they not doing that on a continent to each other?
I don't know to that degree, because we don't know the reasons why they was doing that. As far as the tribes was going at, we don't know if that was hate. We don't know.
So what was it? They sold each other into slavery because they loved each other?
We don't know if that was hate.
What I'm saying, and I'm going to make this point. I'm about to get up out of here because I got to go to bed. I got to go to the gym in the morning. Shit. The point that I'm making is this, and this is a very, very good point. And this is the point that everybody should take from this. They have brainwashed us into being fearful when you go in the fucking sneaker store and you want to buy sneakers. You say, they might want to take these from me. This gonna attract haters. Let me just not get these sneakers. Let me go get them Crocs. You could be able to get whatever you want to get. Hate gonna come, but nobody has the right to take your life over your fucking sneakers because they don't have them. Saying, yeah, but it attracts that. Fuck that. How about they don't do that shit? It's not right. When we're not saying that. We're not saying, you know what? live your life, fam. If you worked your whole fucking life and you got a big ass house and you got a 30-year mortgage, and in 30 years it's gonna be your baby's house now, and then they children, you gonna tell them, why not get an apartment? You could just get an apartment. Why you had to go buy that big house? A house a house is investment. Some people buy sneakers and flip them.
That shit is brand new.
No, it's not.
It is new. We had 100 pair of sneakers in my goddamn room. Wasn't no investment of flipping.
It's new, but that's why people are doing it though.
Because people putting value on the fucking shit that you wear on your feet.
But who's buying it though?
I don't know.
Anything that got value, you sell. What the fuck you talking about?
They making it. So you mean to tell me them bullshit dunks that they passing off now for $150? The same shit we was buying for $40 is the same shoe.
So what? What's your point?
Somebody else is putting a value on it. And because that value is being placed on it, it's making people angry. It's causing a sick man to say, yo, them dudes got Jordans. When they come out and he buy them Jordans, I'm waiting around this corner to get them.
And that's okay.
And that fucking sneaker's value. It's a shoe that you put on your feet.
So
that you can step in shit in. It's a shoe. It's a tool.
So that's
when you're putting value on this bullshit. It's bullshit that you putting value on. That's the brainwashing part. Not that you can get it. You're supposed to be able to accomplish it. The value. That's the brainwash that you gonna say that the Jordans is worth more than these motherfucking cons.
You ever had a Gucci bag before?
No.
Okay. Do you ever touch the Gucci bag before?
Yeah.
Do you know that the Gucci bag is different from a Dooney and Burke, right? You do know that, right?
How?
The material is way different.
Okay. The material.
It lasts longer. The material, it lasts longer. And if something happens to your Gucci bag, you could go get it fixed. You do know that, right?
Yeah, that's that company putting value on this shit. So what's the difference between a Gucci and a Louis? What's the difference between a Louis and a Fendi? What's the difference between a Louis, a Fendi, a Gucci, and a Coach?
I get it.
People are putting value on this shit.
But why put value on anything?
Right.
What's valuable there? Life is not valuable. All right. So life is valuable, but life ain't valuable if I got a Gucci bag.
Hey, not to some, because the value in the bag is worth more than your life to them. That's the problem. That's the brainwashing. That's the problem. So I will wear a Gorillaz t-shirt that I paid $10 for instead of a goddamn Louis t-shirt that somebody think because it's $250 it make me somebody. But my value's right here and what I'm teaching.
But who says that the shirt, who put value on the shirt? Like, yo, you got a right to wear what the fuck you
put the value on.
They put value on everything. So why we ain't all walking around with Chinese? Why we not sitting here eating chicken backs and rice then? So you don't eat you eat shrimp? Your daughter likes seafood, right?
Yeah.
You know she don't deserve that, right?
Why?
Because you know if a hater see you eating seafood, they could kill you going in the seafood store. You know that, right?
Why?
I rest my case.
Everybody can eat seafood.
I rest my case. Thank you for making my point. That's you make them up. You make. Why she get to eat seafood?
Because that's what she eat.
So if I want to wear this, I can't wear it? Because that's what I wear.
You can, but seafood ain't out of nobody's price range. Everybody can eat seafood.
No, it ain't. No, everybody can't.
Why not?
The nigga on the corner who can't rub two niggas together and make a dime can eat seafood?
That's on him. If he can't do that,
that's on you because you can't get no Gucci shirt.
That's
on you because you can't get no Gucci shirt.
I can. I choose not to.
So that's your fuck. So why do I gotta die because you choose not to?
You don't have to die.
That's the point.
Get your Gucci shirt. Get your Fendi bags. Get your goddamn red bottoms, and stay your ass in the house. Because you bought it for you to look good for you. The minute you want to expect others to appreciate and say, "Ooh, you look good," is the same minute when you're gonna have somebody say, "That shit belongs to me." It's the truth, it's the duality in the truth. You're gonna get both energies.
You know, some people in the chat was like, they love your gorilla shirt, right?
Yeah.
So somebody got the right to take your life for your fucking gorilla shirt?
Well, I'm a different breed. They could try. They can
That's
try.
not the point I'm making. Fuck that they could try. Do they have the right?
Listen.
And for the record, I ain't got no Gucci shit. I don't even wear none of that shit. I'm just saying, if you so choose to, you have the right. I don't have the right.
Well, who's giving these rights? Who's giving the rights?
The fuck you talking about? Who giving them the right?
Who gives the right? You said you got the right to do it, and they don't have the right to take. Who puts the rights in play? Who's giving people rights?
So it's just the Wild Wild West. We could just,
it is. That's what we living in. We can't dispute that.
No, we not.
Living in the wild times.
No, we not.
We are. That's evidence of it all the time. And who is saying?
And who are you getting these numbers from? Social media, right? In the euro that we shouldn't trust. So they give us the numbers that we shouldn't trust. So when do we pick and choose when we trust them?
That's all. I'm always asking you that.
So the point I'm making,
I'm using mine based on what I see on a daily basis. What I hear when people come and ask me, "Yo, I'm stressed out. I need this. I need that. I need this." And I'm saying, why do you feel you need that? What are you determining your value on? Well, they said if I don't, okay, who?
Let me address something really quick. See, y'all think I'm missing the point. I'm not missing the point. Y'all are missing the fucking point. Because y'all have been brainwashed into you can't live a life that you want to live. You can't have nothing nice, even if it's one fucking shirt. If it's one shirt, you can't have it because it attracts energy of bum-ass, thirsty niggas that think they could just come take it. How about people who just don't take your shit? You could have saved to get this. It's something that you might have won for yourself. Right now, I want a remote control car. I want a remote control car. Did you not want a remote control car coming up?
Yeah.
If somebody said right now, I'll give you a remote control car with Gap, wouldn't you take the remote control car?
Oh, yeah.
Big ass kids, right? So do I have the right to get a remote control car?
Yeah.
Do somebody have the right to blow my head off and take it?
No.
So why did I get the remote control car?
Because you wanted it.
So what's the difference between the remote control car and a car and a shirt and a chain?
The hater determining the value of it and what they could get for it.
And they determine whether whether I should get it or not.
Right.
They do?
I'm not, listen.
Because that's what you're saying. No.
They do it.
But is it, the point I'm making is that how about we...
Is it right or wrong? It's based on who is the one that is setting the morals and the values and who is having a more balanced conversation.
First of all, where y'all live too? I don't live around a bunch of idiot ass niggas. I don't live around that, straight up and down. So I'm gonna wear what I want to wear. I'm gonna do what I want. I don't mix and mingle with these fucking pieces of shit who just sitting there thinking. I don't go out. I don't do certain shit because I don't want to. But I'm just saying, if I so choose to do it, I should be able to. I'm a fucking man. Ain't got nothing to do with y'all saying materialism and all. Y'all have been so fucked up in your head that you think that you don't deserve anything that you think is nice. Why? If I get a, because I got a fucking Xbox 360, I got an Xbox One, so somebody got the right or could kill me. Because why you got a motherfucking Xbox One? You could have just got a 360. It's less valuable. That don't make no sense. It don't make no sense that we have been tricked into thinking as a people we don't deserve shit because our people gonna kill us and take it. Y'all don't fucking get that? Y'all don't get that? That you don't, your fucking daughter, you might have always, you bought your daughter a Benz car for a baby. One of them shits that take the big battery. And somebody, you don't have the right to buy that. Why you didn't just buy her? Somebody got the right to tell you what you should have did with your money because what you did with your money attracts energy of somebody who could come and kill you. That shit you don't feel fucking crazy about that? You don't feel stupid that somebody taught you to hate you. Somebody taught you that it's okay if somebody hate you and kill you because you ate fucking linguine tonight and they had to eat oodles and noodles. And it ain't the fucking Euro. It ain't all these motherfuckers that we hate or we against doing it to us. It's us. That shit is normal. Cause I could look at somebody's chain and say, I don't give a fuck about his chain. It ain't got to do with me. Yo, that shit fly, homie. See, I congratulate. Me when I see people, yo, you killed that. I do this every day. Yo, you killed that hat with them sneakers. Ain't got nothing to do with me. He wore that shit for him. But I still don't have a hating bone in my body. And I might say, damn, I want that hat. I'm going to try to find that hat. But I don't have the right to kill him. That's the point I'm making.
It ain't about you. The way you tell me all the time, it ain't about you. It's a million of them out there.
And they are pieces of shit.
Right. I agree, but they doing
See, look,
it.
Somebody in the chat room said you can't stunt on niggas. See? You can't stunt on niggas. Why are you stunting? Because you got something. That's what I'm saying.
But that's because they're just articulating the mentality of these people.
And it's not, they need to get out that mentality.
We agree.
No, we don't agree.
How do you get them out of
No, we don't agree because people are saying you got to be on point. Don't get this. Get something different. No. If I wanted to buy the top of the line, whatever I want to do, I should be able to do that without a lame motherfucker coming and saying you got to die. That's it. We need to start working on looking at each other and saying, yo, this is what's up. You know what I'm saying? This is what's up. Yo, I love that. How you got that? Yo, put me on. Give me some advice. Yo, on the real, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Oh, word? How much advice have I given out on this channel? How much advice have you given out?
Yeah, a lot.
So how can anybody hate on you? But they still do, right? You ain't got on no chain. I ain't got on no jewelry. I got on my fucking gym shit. Just left the gym. How many people say, yo, this, that, and the third? How many people have you said, I might have to see that motherfucker?
A lot.
Do you deserve to die and you've been giving out information?
I don't, what I'm saying is I don't excuse myself from that hate. Malcolm ain't deserved to die. Okay. He died.
So the point that I'm making is that when do we start implanting in people, yo, that shit is bullshit. Y'all need to stop that shit. Y'all need to stop looking at each other and looking them up and sizing them up and down and thinking you got to take their life because they got a certain woman, a certain car, a certain amount of subscribers. You got niggas making YouTube videos with my names in the titles that I don't even fucking know. That could breed some shit between if I fed into it, right? Or some certain people coming to me with it, coming to you with it. Look where that could escalate to. For what? I expect that from my oppressors. I expect them to hate me. I expect them, but I'm not getting it from them. I'm getting it from us. Everybody who's ever tried to help me in life has been somebody I was supposed to hate, that I was taught that I was supposed to hate. Where the fuck is our people with the podcast networks and the deals and know where they at? Everybody who I'm supposed to hate. I'm not supposed to be in the Euro. I'm not supposed to be in a system. I'm not supposed to do this. Why they the ones coming saying, God damn, like, he didn't do this for you? Wow. I thought you would have been with them. Why are they coming? That's what I'm saying. I got to be scared of my people when I'm here to inspire and I'm here showing motherfuckers the way, and the whole genre was created behind something that I created. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody else got to come help me. Somebody got to come, hey, you know what, Blizz? I like what you're doing. I see you on Doggie Diamonds channel a lot. Hey, I want you to open up a center and run a center for domestic violence. Where the fuck is our people coming saying that to you?
They don't. And that's the learning piece. You have to acknowledge it.
When is it going to stop, though?
It doesn't.
So we doomed. It's over.
We got to keep it moving.
No, it's doomed. It's over.
No, it's never over. It's never over. I acknowledge it. I don't put it. That's the thing. Because it shouldn't happen doesn't mean it won't.
But it's
because I'm not supposed to get hit by a car doesn't mean I won't.
No. You can't.
Because I'm not supposed to. No.
All right, now look.
It's the same thing.
What?
Was as beautiful. Wait a minute. As beautiful as Malcolm was, he was not supposed to die by the hands of black people.
Okay, now let me give you another point before we go.
It did, but it happened.
So when does it start? When does the change start?
When we acknowledge it.
Why you keep saying we? It's you. It's me. I can't make nobody do nothing. But if I say, yo, that hat is fly, he gonna say, damn, this hat was fly. Damn, he wasn't even hating. He might see somebody else and say, yo, that hat was fly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's start with you. But if we sitting here projecting that, don't do this, you could attract certain energy. Man, I want to see what these hollows look like going in somebody that try to fuck with me or mine. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see you think that you got the right to come fuck with me because I got something a little bit more than you got. You don't think you gonna die?
The individuals.
Now look, how long you been on social media on what you were working on? This guy that you are today that they say, how long you been on social media?
12 years.
12 years. How many people have come to you and say, I like what you're doing, let me help you?
One.
And who is that?
Doggie Diamonds.
Why did I do that? Because I'm showing love. That's love. I didn't say, damn, yo, he's smarter than me. Nah, I'm going to mask him. Nah, I'm definitely going to make sure nobody don't hear him. Nah, he got a lot to say. And we don't agree all the time. But he still make points that the people need to hear. So I'm going to make sure the world hear him. That's not hate. Somebody can say, people say all the time, why I stopped watching Doggie Diamonds since Blizz been on there. I don't want to see Blizz. So what? That's my man. That's my brother. I want y'all to see him and I want y'all to hear him. And if you don't like it, then go away. Start with me. I don't say, yo, he don't have the right to, you know what? Fuck that. Fuck him. People, yo, put me in. Yo, why is he on there? No.
All day.
You don't dictate that. This is my fucking comrade. So as I got it, I'm going to give it. That's how you start. I don't look and say, damn, Blizz smart. Nah, I got to stop him. If he get his own channel, he going to stop me. That's what these niggas think. Oh, yo, he got them sneakers. Nah, he might get more bitches than me. No, I'm going to kill him. No. You reward people for greatness. You salute people. How many women in the chat that I might be on the Instagram and say, you look nice. I never said, what's your number? I never said, damn, we need to fuck. None of that. Yo, you look nice. Saying you look nice don't mean that is something sexual. You understand what I'm saying? That shit start with you. I don't have a hating bone in my body. I don't look at people and say, yo, that nigga don't deserve that shit. I deserve that shit. No. That nigga deserved to die. No. What happens? Yo, you know what, homie? You gotta go. Enough for you. You've been popping shit all night. But my whole thing is, yo, what I say to you, let's start your channel. Start your channel. Yo, go on every day, bro. Hit them in the morning. Yo, fuck that Instagram. No, Instagram ain't rewarding. Go back there. I could have tried to suppress you, but I can't suppress greatness. Regardless, I don't have that power. I say I don't like black gatekeepers. Why would I be one? A gatekeeper is somebody who has something nice and they say, nah, he don't deserve that. I'm killing him. Oh, he got a Benz? Nah, he got to die. Let him drive through here with that. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Nah, we got to say, yo, damn, he got a Benz. That's what you want to salute. I'm going to take 2 Hyundais. I'm good with that. But you got a Benz, I got a Hyundai. He got this, he got that. Yo, we got mad whips. When I come in the room, if I'm shining, it ain't about me shining. I need you to shine too, and you to shine too, and you to shine too. Because if all the light is on me, then there's a lot of pressure on me. Everybody gonna try to get off my light. But if you shine here, you shine here, you shine there, we illuminate the whole fucking room. So we don't even know who's the brightest light. That's the point I'm making. So now we just brainwashed into thinking, yo, you can't have this, you can't have that. It's gonna attract a certain energy. Yo, you can't go outside. Yo, don't do this. Says who? And I'm a broke, bitter, jaded old nigga who still help people. People still come in the chat right now and say, yo, he's a cornball, fuck him, he's corny, yo, he's a bitch, yo, Blizz is right though, Blizz is right, fuck. This is what I get. That's why I bark on them, and I'm going to continue. But shit gotta come from a place of love, bro. We gotta start coming from a place of love. We can't look at other motherfuckers and be scared of each other and yo, damn, I wanna get these kicks, but these niggas be robbing niggas over there. Fuck that. Make me a believer. Come over here with that shit. So I'm going to pop you. Straight up. But you know what? I'm going to get these kicks. I'm going to stay away from y'all niggas. You know why? Because if you come over here with that shit, you deserve to get popped. Because I avoided you. I stayed away from you. Right?
Right.
I stayed away from, because first of all, I don't belong around you anyway, though. It's some unruly motherfuckers I don't belong around. But if you come where I'm at, you also don't have the right to take anything I got because you come over here. And dudes be lurking around. So I get what you're saying. You're not saying nothing wrong in that sense, but we still have to upgrade our mentality. This shit is not 85, it's not 90, it's 2020 fucking 2. And look how we still think. Look how we still think.
Again,
we done regressed far. Look how far back we regressed. Yeah,
a long way. And you keep regressing, and what is increasing? Materialism.
Who was more materialistic than Slick Rick? Big Daddy Kane. Slick Rick.
Nobody.
Big Daddy Kane. LL Cool J. All right, they all was materialistic. Only thing is now is worldwide. Now it's international because of the cameras. Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z, Puffy. All these dudes have been materialistic. Floyd Mayweather, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. They've all been materialistic. That didn't start now. It's always been like that. Muhammad Ali took a picture in the vault with $1 million. It didn't start now. But I don't have the right to say, yo, he got an M. I'm fucked up. I should kill him.
He took it in the vault.
Mm-hmm.
These dudes is taking it in a bedroom.
What that got to do?
That's why it's happening. Because dudes can't see going to the vault. But they can see going to the bedroom.
Yeah, Tupac was materialistic, smart ass, because you've been saying a lot of slick shit too. Tupac didn't say, now it's all about Versace. You copied my style. Yeah. So what the fuck you talking about?
Hell yeah.
Bro, he was Muslim. He definitely, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you talking about. Everybody I named was materialistic. You take a picture with $1 million in the vote, you materialistic. Period. So Muhammad Ali, didn't have he didn't deserve to take a picture with $1 million, all right? Anyway, what I'm saying, for us, whatever you strive,
we got a lot of work.
But whatever you strive to do, whatever you strive to get, you have the right to do it without worrying about, I shouldn't do this because somebody might kill me. That's with anything. Motherfucker could kill you for your goddamn Cooper.
Right.
But that don't mean that they should do it. That's the point I'm making. When are we going to stop giving that's like giving the criminals all the power. When I rob people,
not really, because you take it away from them. You take the power away. You take the power away.
How? Now you take the power away, you still get it. Say fuck you.
Nah. Okay, before we leave, one of my dudes, and he passed, right? Spanish dude out of Bushwick. No joke. I mean, seriously, was it no joke? We was up top together. We came down together. I came on my pill. He came down on some other issue. Rolling, heavy, all that. Herringbones, all that. Well, on the island. Son, I told him as soon as he came down, yo, nah, this ain't the time for it, yo. What? I said, yo, you don't need, why you got all that on in here?
That's different though, bro. It's not a good example. You're in jail.
But he can do it.
Yeah,
we're gonna hold it down. He can do it, but I'm saying, son, you know what you do. You know your people.
In jail,
your people like that diesel. You know one of these dudes to jump out the window for that.
So the world is a jail. What you're saying? We live in jail.
I'm saying that it is unnecessary to be in certain elements with certain things. And the more that you do it, the greater the chance that somebody's going to jump out the window, whether they got the right to do it or not. I said, son, send that shit home. And he sent it home. Mm-hmm. It didn't take away from who he was. Dude still know he get money. They still know he get busy. He still was doing his thing. But he ain't have none of that on that's going to attract that energy. He just, send that out. It didn't take away from who he is.
But you in jail.
But when people...
You ain't deserve... What the fuck you got jewelry on in jail for anyway? You looking fly for a bunch of other niggas?
That's what dudes do, man.
But you looking fly for a bunch of niggas, though? That's different.
Nah, because come on, you got the CO chicks. You got all that.
All right, I get that.
Dudes be trying to show their worth. And again, showing your worth can be a detriment. It can.
But you know what?
But if nobody know,
and
you in and out.
But bust it though. Your biggest worth and my biggest worth has been what?
Our knowledge.
So and it's somebody every day.
Yeah, right.
So again, my name is Diamonds, and I never showed y'all none of my jewelry, right? Mm-hmm. But to some, I drop jewels and jewelry. Whoever take it, as well as you.
Right.
Somebody think that you should get hurt or you should die because you don't like Nas to them.
Right.
So when are we going to say, fuck out of here? Why he gotta die? Because he don't like something that you like? Or you think that this is the point I'm making. When do we start saying, yo, the fuck out of here with that thought? You don't control nobody's thoughts, how they feel, what they wear, where they go. You don't just got the right, or you shouldn't think that they should fucking kill them or whatever the case may be based off of that. You fuck out of here. Y'all fucked up.
Yeah, they are.
So again, we should not be in a situation where because what you have on, expect it. I don't agree with that. I don't think that that's right. I don't think that black people should be scared of their people. So I'm saying if that's the case, bro, we it's over for us. Ain't no hope. I'm not.
And again,
listen.
Well,
if that's the mentality,
it's not over.
Listen, if that's the mentality, I'm gonna go on the record right now. If that's the mentality, then let's just talk about sensationalized shit all the time. I ain't teaching. Let's not teach shit. Let's not teach it. What are we teaching?
We already agreed on that.
But what are we teaching if we can't get them out of that?
We're teaching those who are already not in it, and we're affirming that they are moving in the right direction.
But there's people in the chat. There's people in the chat saying, why is being safe scared? See, this is what I'm saying. Nobody talk about fucking being scared, but why you gotta be scared of your people? Why don't?
But they not being like you don't walk around scared. Nobody's scared to walk around scared.
Niggas don't
you on alert.
Niggas don't be tucking their niggas don't tuck their chains.
Hold up.
Niggas don't tuck their chains.
Well, they do. But listen, I ain't scared of white folk, but my ass ain't in Mississippi neither. I ain't in no Sundog town neither. I ain't scared. But my ass ain't out there. I ain't scared of police, but I don't fuck with them either. It is not about being scared of your people.
It is if we think that we can't have
my thing with materialism is more of a belief. Like you said, you know that I don't believe in capitalism. I believe that breeds that bullshit that we living in. I point everything back to it. Materialism, capitalism breeds that shit we in.
So
it breeds it. It breeds it. We have not been able to get shit together because we are living up under it. Now, because instead of us doing for us and our own, we want to continue to insert ourselves in they shit.
Now let me tell you,
and that's their shit.
I told you something behind the scenes, but I'm going to say it publicly. The danger in saying that. It's the danger in saying that. And the danger of people not understanding what you're saying is they say, well, why you want to Cash App then? Why should I donate to you?
That's not gaining capital.
How is it?
It's not gaining capital. It's not.
How ain't it?
Because there's a service being provided.
They don't think this shit is a service.
Hold on. What?
They don't think this shit is a service.
What I do is a service, not this shit here.
So why should they send us? So they shouldn't send us. So they shouldn't send us shit here.
Ooh, they supposed to send it here.
Why?
Because they're being provided a service.
But they don't think our bills is a service. I'm telling you, if they did, how much did you get $100 a night? Did you see $1,000 go through here like other people? No, they don't think it's shit. So what happens is when you say, listen, when you say
other people are being entertained by that bullshit, so they are doing it over there.
But when you keep saying you don't believe in capitalism, the capitalist society, you're talking about money. People ain't gonna think they gotta give you shit because you don't care about money. Money. Make it make sense though. You gotta make that make sense.
We are making it make sense. Don't listen. Capitalism is not just money.
What is it?
There's a system that's an accumulation of resources. Money ain't capital. You think because you got $1,000 in your pocket, that's capital? That ain't shit. You ain't no power broker with no fucking $1,000, with no $10,000, with no $1 million. That ain't capitalism.
So why should somebody
You're just a fucking entrepreneur? You're just a business person.
So why
that ain't capital?
So why
you don't have no organization behind it. You're paying into a capitalist system. You ain't got no capital.
So why should anybody send me $5 or you $20 through the Cash App?
Because you're providing a service.
But they don't think this shit is a service. That's why they don't send me shit. And you keep saying you don't give a fuck about money.
You don't articulate it as a service.
You keep saying you don't care about money. You always say that shit. Yes, you do.
Listen.
Yes, you do.
Listen, I don't care Do you understand? You understand?
Yo, cash out that Doggie Diamond. Send me some shit though. I care about it. I got gas to pay for.
And they find out every day when they try to ask me to provide a service for free, they get put up on that Summer Jam screen.
Why though?
Why
though? Because they don't think that you provide. They think, all right, look, they think if they know if they come to you for domestic violence, if they know they come to you for anger management, that's your service. Yeah. They think, yo, he love hip hop, he loves shit. Yo, I'm a send him this shit, and I listen to him, so he should listen to me.
No, they ain't got nothing.
That's what they think, though. But that's what they think.
No, they don't. That'd be dumbasses that do that, because there's been others that say, yo, I know that you charge for this. I know that there's a fee for this.
Doggy likes putting light on your self-reflection and what's the message in a cesspool. This is my channel, so I'm supposed to put the light on myself. I think y'all be getting that shit twisted a little bit. I think y'all be getting the shit twisted that this is my shit. You're watching me. This says Doggie Diamonds TV. Got my comrade on here. But people be like, yo, why you always talking about you? What the fuck am I supposed to be talking about? You know what I'm saying? But again, bro, I get it. But they don't understand that you got, a lot of people come to you talking about how they popped and they broke. Right? How many people say, yo, I ain't got it? You know how many people say, yo, I ain't got it. I would donate, but I ain't got it. I say, I don't give a fuck. You ain't got to donate. Just hit the like button and share. That's all I need. They won't even do that. Some people here to watch. I think we giving them entertainment because they think we arguing. Sometimes they think every time we disagree, this is our last bill. So when I come on here by myself, they say, where's Blizz at? I knew that last one. Or I seen one, they was like, Blizz, start your own channel. He's trying to kick you off. You know, all this weird shit. But I think that the line is blurred when you say capital. I don't think, listen.
They're not going to understand because they don't research what it is.
But
so look, if you want to come to me, I'm going to tell you what, but this is not a platform for that.
We gotta convey the messages to them, because again, when you say I don't give a fuck about money or that, then they start thinking, well, I gotta send them no money then. That's what I'm saying. You gotta stop.
Well, look,
you gotta say
not my platform.
No, but still though, they still listen. You can't say, because they gonna think I don't give a fuck about money. I care about money. I'm just not willing to do anything for it. But what I do, I think I should get paid for it. And anybody, and listen, if anybody decide they want to add on to what I'm doing, I welcome it. But I don't want to be on some, yo, I'm not a capitalist and all that shit. No, send me something. I don't give a fuck. You understand what I'm saying? So when you say, yo, I don't give a fuck about money, then they be like, hold on, so I ain't sending him shit. So when you on your shit and you got your IG up and all that, they be like, he don't give a fuck about money. So it's confusing. When you doing your IG,
confusing.
It is. You say you don't give a fuck about capitalism and the money.
What
do you think people think capitalism? Did you give them a course on what capitalism is?
No, I've never been on here to give them a course.
So what do you think?
That's never been a bill.
What do you think the average person think capitalism is?
That's what they believe.
So we going off of what
this is the major issue when I keep telling them and speaking on institutions. And some people don't even know what the hell an institution is. When I'm speaking on systems, they don't understand what a system is. This is not my platform. We come here and exchange different bills. Now, if I go over and they sit on my space where I continuously speak.
Where I tell them to go, right?
Systems,
where I tell them to go,
right?
And they still bullshit. right? So
Right.
again,
Then they can get
listen,
every
Kareem,
bill
listen,
on every.
Kareem Blizz Johnson is his YouTube. Kareem Johnson. Go to his YouTube, subscribe right now. It's that simple. We've never said don't subscribe to his channel. We want you to subscribe to his channel. He likes to go in depth about certain shit that I don't want to talk about sometimes. And that's the dope thing about us building his channel. Now, the issue that I feel like with people is that when they think capitalism is money, they say we live in a capitalist society. They automatically think money, right? They think money. So when you say I ain't with capitalism, they say, so what the fuck you want money for? Right?
They don't work for free. I own my own labor.
But they think YouTube is free. You know that,
Why?
right? Why?
Why?
Because they'll tell you to go get a job.
YouTube ain't never free.
But they'll tell you to go get
Everybody
a job.
pays for this. Everybody that got a phone pays for YouTube. Do they not know that?
They still tell you to go get a job.
Do they not know that? Right. And again, I have the job. See, the niggas that y'all follow, that y'all donate to, don't have a job. That's who y'all pay for free for bullshit.
They don't give a fuck, though. They don't give a fuck.
Exactly. And you know what? They will see soon enough. That is not my job to convey that to them. My job is to continue to teach, to educate, to be educated. And when I work, I get paid. Simple as that.
But my thing is this. Now, this is what I want you to understand. Understand my point. Some of these people who, I'm not going to diss nobody, right? Content creators.
Mm-hmm.
They get donations. They get all types of shit. Mm-hmm. You have spoken about, damn, they get all types of shit. We don't get shit. Mm-hmm. But I feel like some of the information you've given, you're worth getting $5 here, $2 there, whatever. I feel like that. I feel like I should get that shit too. But if we take the mantra of a poor righteous teacher, they don't think we want any donations or want money. That's what I'm saying. You have to say, yo, society, I ain't with that societal shit. I'm not with the system. But when you say certain words, they don't understand that shit. I'm telling you.
You believe that shit. They understand
so
what
why
the
do
fuck
they
is going on.
so why do they give
they
other,
understand
so
that.
why do they give people money and don't give it to you?
Why?
Yeah.
Because I'm not on here putting my finger in my ass and got my shirt off and doing a dance.
Nah,
and
they
feel away.
They be giving people money
yes,
who they think
do.
is deep, bro. They be giving people money that be like, they deep.
Who?
I ain't calling nobody name. I ain't going there with that. I'm not going there.
Who? Because they beg them.
They think they call us all beggars.
And they say, huh?
They call us all beggars. If I ask for a donation, I'm begging. They call us all beggars, but they pick and choose who they want to give money to.
Right. So I choose to keep my integrity and my beliefs and my manifestations on who I am, as opposed to going that same route. Simple as that. I'm not falling for this shit. I don't fall for it. I know the difference. I know the thin line.
So if you
I know not to cross that shit, because that becomes an information merchant. So a scammer. So I'm not with that sucker shit.
So you know that if you don't let it be known that you want and appreciate donations, you say, I ain't with this society, I'm pulling out of this shit, they say you don't. I'm telling you, they think it's money.
Well, they can keep thinking it's money all they want to. Like I said, the bag is going to be the death of them. I don't give a fuck about what they think when it come to that.
How's the bag going to be
the death of them?
No, but we all need a certain bag, not that bag under those conditions. See, this is what I'm saying.
Listen.
How much gas?
And again, my teaching is going to always surpass what they believe. Because the same motherfuckers that say they need the bag, when they behind the wall, they don't have have no bag.
But they not gonna be.
The
We
same
talking
motherfuckers that didn't get a bag over this whole COVID shit and survived and thrived.
We talking about working class people. We're not talking about.
Listen, working class people too. Because
Listen,
we're getting into space right now.
all right, y'all. Listen.
The dudes don't have the bag.
This is Doggie
and
Diamonds.
they doing it, and they don't understand that they doing it.
This is Doggie Diamonds speaking for Doggie Diamonds. I appreciate all super chats, all cash apps. I want the bag. I just ain't doing no fun boy shit for it. I'm not selling what I think is my morals, values, and principles out for it. But if you so choose to send me a super chat or a cash app, I appreciate it. I want the bag. And if you help me get it, I thank you. That's for me. That's my shit. He don't care about the bags. That's what I'm saying. Where does the bag come from? The people.
Then it comes.
So you gotta say that then.
Listen, it's say.
No.
You know why it's say?
Why?
Because after my name, you see it there.
But then you're confused. I'm telling you.
It's not confusing. What's confusing about it? Because others beg and grovel.
It ain't about begging.
About it every 2 minutes.
It's not
they
about.
Do. They do.
And do they get it?
That's why they.
And do they get it? And do they get it?
Yeah, they get it.
Do you know that the average homeless beggar on the street make more than the person that go to work every day?
Yeah.
So who's the fool? The person who go to work every day, or the person who go outside and just stand outside and get money?
The one that stand outside and get money. What is his end result?
Who gives a fuck?
Huh?
Who gives a fuck what his end result is?
Right. Well, okay. Well, fuck it. He could keep standing outside, wet, snow, in the elements, begging for motherfucking money. He could get it.
And you could go to work every day and not get shit.
That's hard to believe.
A lot of people go to work and don't have shit. The average dude on the corner with that cup make more money than the working class people.
How? You think so?
I know so.
So what happens to it? Where's it at?
A lot of them bank they shit. Some of them smoke crack. Some of them do whatever. Some of them say they had a crack habit.
Okay, so then they're not worth. They're not gaining shit.
But they still get the money though.
The ones that work every day,
but they
get a check. They may not see it because of inflation and whatever, but they get it. They got a home, right? They working for it again because they don't own their own labor. Somebody else put a value on what they do. They may see themselves as struggling. The dude on the street is never going to get that.
But do you know that
he's never going to be successful with that. To that degree.
But you know the dude on the street is free though, right?
Yeah, he's free to freeze. He's free to get his ass bitten up by rats
not all
and
the
all
time.
type of bullshit.
Not all the time.
Who?
Not
Where
all
they
the
sleep
time.
at? Free? I see a dude that's free. I see him every day. He sleep in the park. Yeah, he's free.
Who knows what
but he's sleeping in the fucking park on the bench. His ass ain't washed or nothing.
Some people don't want to wash their ass. There's some people that got a damn crib that don't wash their ass. What are we saying?
Exactly. So who are we to determine who is doing better than the next?
That's the point that I'm making to you.
I'm saying control your own labor.
No, that ain't what the hell you said. That ain't how we started. That ain't what you went into that
it's
just now.
It's putting a value on your own labor.
Yo.
Because I choose to say I'm not a capitalist don't mean I'm not going to charge for something. It just don't mean that.
But you, again, that is the
point. It is not an accumulation that's going back in the system that's driving. They're not using me.
So, all right. So, bro, this is, all right. Now, let me make this point, and I want you to understand. So, why should the people in the system, well, you know some people in the system, they gotta be, because they gotta be in the system, right?
They have to be. Yep, a lot of them.
So why should the person in the system give to a person that say, I ain't fucking with the system, fuck that system?
Because they trying to get out. And if they not, then you ain't the one for me. Don't listen to me. Stay the fuck away from me. Stay away from me. Because I'm telling you, that's my objective. Because as long as the system is there, as long as the system is continuously being fed, we are going to be at the bottom and suffer the end results because the system The institutions are designed to own your labor, to kill you, to destroy you, and have you believe in a whole bunch of other bullshit to uphold it. I'm not for you.
All right, so this is what we're going to do.
I'm not for you.
You got homework to do. You got homework to do. We're going to do a whole bill. We're going to do a whole bill.
On what?
You're going to explain to them what the system is.
I do it on my channel on a regular basis. We're going through Asada right now. We almost finished.
Man, nobody want to hear that Asada shit.
It's the same shit I'm telling you. Why not?
Because it's something that's from a long... You got to understand. People don't...
It's not a long time ago. They just let out her comrade.
And who knows that?
Those who are on my channel with me.
Nah, but we
don't. Listen,
nah.
I don't listen. The masses gonna do what the hell they gonna do.
No, fuck
That's
that.
just what it is. And they keep not having the concept in it because you think this shit is going. You think that this shit is gonna always be here. You think that capitalism is always gonna be here. You think that there's money that's always gonna be. You think this system is always gonna uphold itself. You really believe that?
Where's it going?
The shit drops every day. Every day. It's pieces of it that's falling apart.
You one of them, there are only 5 years left, dudes. You still talking about the Illuminati?
No. I don't care if it take another century. It's gonna collapse. It always does.
I ain't gonna be here for that, so what difference do it make?
Exactly.
All right. So
then
while it's here, I'm utilizing it.
Right. Until it burn out or until it burns you out.
It ain't gonna burn me out because I know what the fuck
I'm doing. If it is for a specific type of individual, if you're fine with the system, if you're fine with all that, then I'm not for you. Go over there and be easy. But don't complain about it when this shit bites you on your ass. When they killing black people in the street for nothing. When police is used, all of that is part of it. Don't complain about it.
But when has that not happened, though?
It wasn't always there. It wasn't.
When they were sicking German Shepherds on people on the street, that wasn't happening. How long ago was that?
Listen.
How long ago was that?
That was, what, 50 years, 60 years?
When they kidnapped us, stole us here, and was chasing us down, and when hasn't it happened? I'm confused.
It wasn't there. It wasn't always like that.
When wasn't it like that?
And that's a whole build.
So it was a time where we walked around willy-nilly and they ain't do shit to us.
Was they always here? See, that's what I'm saying. You're going to a different build. They wasn't always here.
Is that documented when they wasn't always here? What's documented?
That's another build.
When was it documented?
That's another.
Somebody said
build.
Mass shootings every week. That shit been, listen, y'all so, yo, listen. Y'all so brainwashed. Y'all so fucking brainwashed. Again, just because you didn't see it, that don't mean it didn't happen. They been fucking us around. Okay? Y'all going off their numbers and their system of what they teach you and show you. So what are we to believe?
Believe in the work that you put in.
Okay, the point that
you gotta believe in that. You have to see it.
So
because anybody can tell you anything if you're not in it.
So how do you get compensated?
Right? Anybody can tell you anything.
How do you
people can get on the news and tell people everything that they haven't been part of. If I've been a part of it, then I can tell you like, nah, that shit ain't right and exact.
So how do you get compensated or live off of your skills, your thoughts, your ideas?
Yeah.
And the people in the system is the ones that gotta help you because the people not in the system don't got shit.
And again, I got people on a regular basis that people believe they don't have shit. And they the ones that pay for service all the time.
But you always calling somebody broke.
Who?
You think the rappers who sold 80 million records don't got no money? Those the ones that got the money?
They don't. They don't.
So you trying to tell me?
They don't.
Listen, Let me explain something to you.
That shit goes right back to it.
Do you know?
They're custodians. They're just a custodian.
Do you know that you take from the system and not be
and don't put where
listen,
they put it at?
Listen, you take. This is what I'm saying to you. You take from the system, and you don't have to be of the system.
Where? You show me who's doing that.
I'm doing that. I'm on YouTube, bro. I'm on fucking YouTube. This is the system. It's the system. That's the system.
Where's it going?
You got AdSense, bro. I signed up for AdSense. This is the system. You know that, right? This is the fucking system.
And where do you put it when you take it?
Put it back into this. This is where I put it.
Right. So
I gotta live somewhere. I got a family.
When I take, I give back to the people.
Who the fuck is the people? What do you give them? Knowledge?
Everything.
You give them your money?
Any resource. Food, money, whatever resource they need.
I do that too, but you still take from the system and not be of the system and give to the people. That's the point that I'm making.
And I'm telling, because you're not thinking as a capitalist when you do that. If you did, you wouldn't give nobody shit.
No, but I'm at the point where I gotta stop giving niggas shit. There's a thin line between being abused and looking out for people.
You're spinning.
Okay, now look. The knowledge that you give people, when you don't get appreciated for your knowledge, what do?
Depends on how strong you are. It depends on if you got an ego. See, I don't have an ego with it. I don't have an ego. As long as the job get done, I don't fuck who do it.
So let me ask you a question. Did you ever see yourself doing this?
No.
So not saying it fell in your lap, but it kind of fell in your lap.
Definitely.
Okay, I planned all this shit out. I wanted to do this. I'm in the system. I fucking signed up for AdSense. I'm in the MCN. I guess I'm in the system. But I'm not on the system. I'm not on here slapping my stomach. I'm not on here shirtless. I'm not on here smoking hookah or doing all types of shit or weird shit that I deem to be weird. But some people think it's officials. They give money to that shit.
Okay.
So are they wrong for getting the money, or if I'm wrong for not getting the money? Who's wrong?
Again, it depends on, like you always say, your perch, where you're sitting, what is your goal and what is your mission?
So you can't say y'all give the money and y'all don't give us shit, because you said that before. We feel like that, right?
I always say that.
All right, so why should they give them shit? And why could we say they don't give us shit? How can we say that?
Because they're not getting anything from that.
According to who? They think they're getting something. What you say, they're getting entertainment, right? Are we entertaining enough? I think we entertaining. I think I'm hilarious.
Well, I know I'm entertaining, but again, it's a hard pill to swallow when you got to look at yourself after hearing from me and question whether you're moving in the right direction. And that stops a motherfucker from going in their pocket quick. That's the real hate. Fuck the nigga with the gun talking about, yo, I hate you for your shoes. The hate is when a motherfucker make you see yourself and question whether or not you're moving in the right direction. That's a different type of hate.
I think when people get what they could get, I don't think they give a fuck.
Well, we
live in a microwave world. We live in instant gratification. I don't think nobody gives a fuck about that. I think. See, you've been in places where you had to sit and think. The way the world is moving right now, when the fuck do niggas get to sit and think?
When they get taught.
No, when they get
some have to.
You know, when they sit their ass down. When they get their ass sat down.
Right.
That's when they sit and think. But again,
all type of shit could force you to be humble and force you to sit your ass down. A lot of shit. A lot of shit.
I don't believe in what is humble. I don't believe in being humble. I don't believe in that. Being
I'm
humble.
very humble.
Being humble before who? Being humble about what? I think being
humble in the space of your brethren, in the space of the comrades, in the space that know. Well, humble begins when you know that you are but a part of a greater picture, of a greater movement, of a greater energy. That's what creates humility and being humble, because you know that you are not alone in this. So you have, through your intellectual property and energy, created this space, but without people viewing, you're just there.
Well, I have humility.
So that's the humble piece, the appreciativeness.
Humility,
of knowing that
the humility and being humble is two different things to me. That's two different things. I think sometimes people say, "Yo, be humble." I think that's Euro teaching.
Well, again,
I think that's Euro teaching the black people, though.
No, it depends on the tone, because even the Euros, they get humbled real quick. They just don't have, again, like you said, I agree with you saying, they don't have a lot of humility with them because they don't know that. But they get humbled.
See, look, somebody said, humble yourself before the universe humble you. That's Euro teaching. You know, as black men, we're not allowed to be loud and boisterous and be proud. Again, that goes back to what I was saying. We're not allowed to be proud about shit. We got to be humble. We got to hold our head down.
Well, humble is not holding your head down.
But again, that's what people think.
Yeah, that's what ignorant people think. We don't base our shit on ignorant people. Damn them.
But this is what they think, though. They think
Fuck
humble.
them.
They think humble. They think, oh, you got a new watch? You showed your new watch? You wasn't being humble, so somebody killed you.
No, they saying you got a new watch. That shit costs money.
Listen.
That's not about you being humble. That's like, yo, I know that costs bread.
Why you wasn't humble enough to just get a G-Shock?
Nah, but that's not.
That's how people think, though. But that's how. Listen, again, what you know and what the masses know is two different things. And again, sometimes we have to teach the masses and bring them in. You can't say, yo, you got to be humble and have humility, because they think, listen, oh, you was doing too much. Why would the universe? You know what to me not being humble is? To me, not being humble is being afforded something and being fortunate that I was able to eat and say, aha, fuck y'all. Y'all niggas starving. I got my plate and my food fall on the floor. That because I wasn't humble. I could have just had my food and say, yo, y'all want some? Or yo, they got food over there. That's what humble is. But I shouldn't be humble because I bought lobster. And they say, well, fuck you got lobster for? You could have got you could have took that money and fed all of us. You was greedy. You was selfish. You know what's the worst shit? When a motherfucker tell you that you stingy with your shit. That's why you being stingy? No, I'm not being stingy. That's might be a little selfish.
Mm-hmm.
The first 4 letters in selfish is self. Stingy is when somebody say, yo, both of y'all get this, and I skim off the top. That's some stingy shit. It kind of be a little selfish, but how could you be stingy with your shit? Yo, that nigga mad stingy. What the dude told you? What did the dude tell you in the yo, every time I hit you for a cash app, you don't send me shit. You know you can't ask Doggy for shit because he's stingy. He said that shit. That's what I'm saying. That's the mentality of people. That's how people view you. So a lot of times you definitely have to clarify shit all the time. I don't give people the benefit of the doubt that they know better, because people don't act like they know better. People act like assholes. So I treat people, if you know better, then it don't apply to you. But we got an influx of dumbass people. And I'm not saying the chat. I'm just saying the influx of us people as a whole is dumbass people, and they'll come straight up and down, argue everything with you. Yo, you got to be humble. Humble before who? Why I gotta be humble for? Oh, yo, that nigga, he was fronting. Yo, that nigga he ain't humble at all. Fuck you. I'll be humble to who? But anyway, we've been on here for fucking 4 hours. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. I gotta get up and like.
You serious? I gotta get right up.
Yeah, I gotta shower and go to the gym. But we definitely had a good time going back and forth.
And how many in there?
Oh, we had like the high note, like 1,600 people.
Right, and not one cash app, but I don't care. That's how that shit moves.
See, you're a capitalist. You don't want that money.
No, I'm just saying it doesn't defeat the purpose of my job and what has been done. 4 hours and we still got a whole bunch of people here who've been enlightened. Their brains is moving, they functioning. Yo, it don't stop, man.
Listen, I love doing my job.
It don't stop.
I love that people get what they could get from me.
Yeah.
But I don't mind them
and it's on them. They know
it's not a prerequisite for me.
They know gas is $5 a tank.
Bro.
They know food. We all living in the same shit. So if you continuously taking the jewels and stealing and running off with it like you doing something.
Yo, no, hold on. Time out. Did y'all hear the Saha the Prince freestyle? You heard it?
Yeah.
He said silent and listen. Come on, man. When's the first time you ever heard? When's the first time you ever heard somebody say silent and listen? No, but have you ever heard that in your life before?
Yeah.
Who said that before? Somebody before me?
Before you?
Yeah.
No. After you, a couple of times.
Silent and listen. I said that shit. When he said it in the round, I was like, okay, Saha, you listening, but you ain't gonna give me my credit. But they do that all the time. So again, my thing is this. We're gonna agree to disagree. I hope 60% of the people see your point. I don't care if it's 40. I don't care if it's 90 see your point and 10% see mine. It's not even really about that. But we do have to build from different perspectives because people, people see different shit. You know what I'm saying? People see different shit. And I just want both points to be made. People gonna agree certain things but it is a mind state that we in on both parts. That yes, we have to be careful. But at the same time, I don't think that we should have to be careful from our people. That's just what I'm saying.
Mo D said I ain't never run from the Ku Klux Klan and I shouldn't have to run from a black man. But motherfuckers is running from black men since he said it. It don't change the fact.
Nah, I agree.
Dig?
Nah, I agree. Yeah. Nah, I agree. No, I agree 100%. But again, we have to, we got to pull out of the mind state of if he got it, he might take it, or you don't got to get that. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to get that because, again, ladies, if you see them nails and you want them, get them nails, man. We don't know what people went through to get certain shit. We don't know. You might have an aspiration as a child, and you might work hard to get it. Nobody could tell you what you should get or what you shouldn't get based off of what you want, and nobody could put a value on what you want. Especially if all your bills is paid, everything's taken care of, everything is taken care of. I can't tell nobody what to do with their money. Also, when you do what you do with your money, I don't have the right to harm you because I'm starving and I'm hungry. No, I got the right to go do what the fuck I need to do for me. And killing you shouldn't be my order. Now, again, when you was robbing and stealing, you harmed the Euros, right?
All day.
But these dudes are scared of Euros, though. Know that, right?
Well, again, yeah, because they not built like me.
So they scared of Euros, but I gotta die.
Hey, that's what it is.
It's fucked up.
Listen, in this day and age, Y'all seeing dudes run up in the stores? Y'all seeing dudes beat the hell out of store workers for that expensive shit, them bags, the phones, all that shit? They taking a chance in that to do that? The fuck you think they gonna do in the street?
They been doing that though.
Not like that.
The low lives? The low lives.
Come on, that's low. We not talking, man. They running in the fucking Cartier.
Boosters, bro. Boosters been boosting.
These ain't boosters. These are snatch and grabbers. There's only a few boosters that was doing it. Boosters was a finesse game. These dudes is just running in there, ripping shit off the wall.
I was a snatch and grabber though. I was down with all that shit too.
With Cartier, you went to Cartier? Y'all was going to Cartier? Y'all was going to Trump Tower doing that?
It's a statute of limitations.
Statute of limitations is 7 fucking years on it. Y'all was going to Trump Tower? I was through the whole shit?
Stealing everything.
Because they got the Gucci store in Trump.
First of all, they didn't have the security like they have now. They ain't had that back then. It's terrorizing shit, taking every fucking thing. We fucking, come on, man.
Listen.
Victimizing everything. Everything got to get got.
Listen.
MCM hats, all types of shit. MCM, where the fuck they?
Yeah, that shit was meatball shit.
But
and these people are doing it knowing that there's cameras in there.
Wasn't no cameras back then. That's the point I'm making. So that don't mean it wasn't happening. It just mean that it wasn't being filmed.
We can always go back and check. That's an easy check.
They have VCR tapes. Shit
We're not talking about the VCR tapes. We're talking about losses over the years through theft. That's easy. I'm telling you, now it's different. So now people doing that, you think they're not going to front up in your house? You see the chicks that was just flashing their bread on IG, the strippers dudes ran to their crib. Come on, man. It's senseless now. It's just stupid to do it. Stop fucking playing games with. It don't make sense. Nobody don't have to know what you got. They just don't have to know it.
So whatever you got, they don't have to know it, but don't show it.
Listen, I don't show it. I'm not, it's not my purpose for living. My purpose is to teach, to enhance, to get people up out of this bullshit. The fuck, you think I can't go get a Rolex? Niggas think I can't go get that? I know how to get that shit. You think I can't be out there taking the same shit? I can floss all day, every day. It ain't shit. That ain't my purpose.
But you know why though, right? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real with you. You know why they think that's not your purpose? Because they think you old and out the game. That's not the truth, but that's what they think, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Well, those are the ones I don't worry about them.
This is the thing where people think that you personally and I, like, we're not of certain shit, like all that, because sometimes they're gonna get you confused with that conscious community shit. You know that, right? They're gonna think that you one of them, so you burning, shea butter. I mean, you burning incense and rubbing shea butter on your skin. They don't understand because there's so many people that came before you and propagated. You understand what I'm saying? So they
but when they do the research and they keep seeing, they say, I done barked on every one of them dudes.
They're not gonna research.
Well, there'll come a time again where that shit gonna come up, and I'm gonna bark on them and say, "Nah, that ain't me." I barks on all them dudes because they full of shit. All of them.
All right, we talk for a living, so
yeah, we got to breathe. I got to get up.
Yeah, I gotta shower and all that shit. So
yeah, got to do all that, but it's definitely been real. And anybody,
I don't froze.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm out of here.
Salute.
So yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to Karim Blizz Johnson channel. I am extremely tired right now, so I'm going upstairs to shower and go to sleep. Hopefully I talk enough shit for y'all. Again, people who come in here to try to be disrespectful, I match all disrespect with disrespect. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can say, he bark on his audience and he blocking people who donate and he's blocking potential audience, fuck you and fuck them. I don't want nobody in here. You could disagree with me. You can call me a cornball and all that shit and corny. Fuck you. I don't gotta take that shit from nobody. Because I don't say that shit about people until you say that shit about me. And I ain't never gonna stop. So if you don't like it, go to them channels where y'all congregate in the comments and talk shit. Oh, he's a cornball and all this. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm gonna be me. I'm gonna be me at all times. And like I said, I'm gonna tell you again and again and again. You play with these other dudes on here if you want to, and do nothing to me. Play if you want. I'm telling you, your mother gonna have to come look at you and say, we can't even identify him by his teeth. Let's do DNA or something. I don't walk around with that energy. I walk around with love. I walk around shaking hands and kissing babies. Showing everybody love. But I'm not gonna be intimidated because I got a chain on or I got a nice car or whatever, and I got to look out for my people, be scared of my people because I got some shit that I wanted to get or I deserved or I thought was nice. Fuck that. Fuck around. Fuck around. I ain't attracting that energy. If your hat is dope, salute to your hat. If your car is dope, that shit is fly. That's how I give it up. You can't give it up like me. You gonna look at me and say, oh, nah, he deserved to die because he got a car? Okay. I'm telling you. Be a hater. Get your shit together. And reason why this shit resonates with me so personally, because with the neighborhoods where we from, sometimes our own family members be so fucking envious and jealous of you that they spread that shit and they make it infectious in the atmosphere, and they try to tell people I don't got shit or I didn't do shit because my cousin didn't or this person didn't, and they start creating for this fucking bum not getting themselves together. Alright, YouTube is telling me to get off because it's starting to freeze and all that. We've been on here too long. On that note, until next time, I'm going to do the short outro. So, where is it? How come I can never find the damn outro when I need to? It's around somewhere. Hold on, where we at? I need to make it loud and proud and bold. Okay, we out.